Okay. So you guys arrived back at Solinka Pass without any significant issues. You're cold. It's unpleasant, especially considering like this. The weather has gotten worse in terms of the intensity of the blizzard. It's not okay. It's not necessarily like a new blizzard, but rather just the weather is never good up here. It's high up in elevation. It always snows. Right now, it's pretty bad. That's why your visibility is limited, which it's not nighttime right now. When you guys left, let's just say it was like around 11 a.m. kind of time, so or late morning, afternoon, or noon. And by the time you get here, it's in the middle of the afternoon.
Which direction
Yeah.
are we traveling? Are we?
You're
going-
traveling northward,
Well,
or you're traveling upward. I actually made a
Oh.
mistake with this map in terms of it's supposed to be swifter on the other direction, but it does not matter.
I was
Just
just-
go with it.
I was about to say, why is Michael leading us if he's never been to where we've been before?
I was putting it specific, and not to mention he's not leading Lucian.
But yeah,
Um,
I barely saw
it's-
Lucian by the time I saw.
yeah, it's because I put him there in terms of I thought that would be the marching order because of your abilities and your like preferences for melee
Mhm,
combat and
mhm.
kind of thing.
As I walk, I'm going to avoid the horse poop.
Yeah.
I'm right in
idea.
front of that.
So, is this the same path that a ram came and like blindsided me on?
Yeah, it's the same. Yeah, it's the same path. It's a little bit more north from here, but yeah, this is
Okay,
the same.
I'm going
path.
to be checking above me, like pretty constantly for more rams.
Yeah.
And if I see
You
one
guys
at all,
can't see any further than you can, other than Lucian can see 60 feet because of his true sight. Everybody else is limited, even if, in spite of your dark vision, it's limited to whatever I have it set at. Because of
Lucian's
the,
actually
the
gonna-
snow.
No flurries and all that blinding us.
Yep.
Lucian's
Yeah.
actually going to pull out his pistol and have it in his other hand with the sun sword, and he's going to
Nice.
prepare to shoot any charging thing that comes at him. Because
That may be wise.
Charging
Jesus.
rabbit, dead.
That's- yeah.
yeah,
Yep.
just bullet to the face.
As we're like
Yeah.
stomping
Alright.
through the snow, I'm like trying to speak over the blizzard or whatever else it says. How did you manage to get your horse up here? We had difficulty doing that ourselves, Michael.
Well, he probably came along the proper road. You can go along the river like you guys.
Yeah. He's armored and everything, right? You got horse armor on that Finn, right?
I've got what?
Horse armor. Yes.
I do not. I was thinking about it, but then I redacted that to.
Yeah, the image is not 100% accurate. It's a large horse and it's a warhorse breed and it has warhorse stats, but it does not have any like barding or anything.
just a military set.
It's like of a good breed and quality and size and strength.
Yeah.
But anyway, you guys now come up and you run back into the
Oh, right.
gateway where you guys, had to dispel the firewall. That was like green flame. You
And
did
we
that.
like, killed those griffins or something.
Yeah, like those evil gargoyle things that came down.
Oh, by the way, you're welcome. We cleared the path for you.
Yeah, that's true. That's one thing, Michael, that you would have noticed is that on your way through, you would have not been attacked by anything. It was very peaceful all the way, at least, once you got to this place. Before that, you can say whatever happened, but the path itself was very clean.
Yeah, I just see like frozen gargoyle corpses in the snow, like frozen
Yeah.
and stuff like that. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
You see that one guy who was cleaved in half? That was me. I'm just taking credit for Bior's work, basically.
Yep. All right, I'm gonna move you guys down to the next section because it's nothing really going on. I'm not gonna like walk you to anything necessarily. I'm just moving you along a path. So now we get to about here. up ahead, you come to the beginning of the pass, the
I
bridge
say,
that goes over the side.
Nonetheless,
the
we're
river.
still doing character interactions. To say, you didn't happen to pass a centaur on the way down here, centaur, minotaur on the way down here, did you?
Two different things.
Yeah, very different things.
There's no way he would have. He went in a different direction.
Yeah, I think Bjor would have like rock climbed like down the mountain or something because he
Yeah,
knows
the
that they would
berserker
move
camp
past.
is not along this road. It's a little bit offbeat and somewhere else. He wouldn't have taken
Yeah,
direction.
I would have been like, no, I hadn't. I was about to ask, wasn't there a really tall bull with the victors of Valaki? Something about an exploding bear.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
he was a barrel of
Yeah.
fun. No.
Has he fallen? What happened?
I mean, he's gone. Apparently, this guy, like nudging Lucian, kind of upset him. And he had a parting of
okay.
ways, you know.
I have no
I mean,
emotional investment.
I
in
lost
the
my
victim
best
of Valaki,
friend.
So I'm just like, oh, unfortunately.
I lost my best friend.
There's a
Cole
clip
lost
of-
his best friend. You know.
Yeah. It
I don't wanna
was a
talk about
sad occasion. Yeah, Cole's not big on the conversation.
Hey, I just thought of something, guys. Are we going to scale
Yep.
the cliffs again?
Yeah, you'll find out in a moment. But speaking of those, the cliffs are right here. They're the ones like from where you guys know where you are, and like you see the bridge that goes over to the north, and then you know that these cliffs to your right over here are the ones that would be down to your camp where you left your cart and horses.
Oh, there it is.
So yeah, you can head down that direction, or you could try maybe crossing over the bridge and then coming down from the other side across the river, because that would be safer. You're going down. Like the bridge is not straight across; it's straight and down. You're always going down.
Says to 1. Don't you have that feather falling stuff?
I do.
He
Do you
says,
have it prepared?
I have it on a reaction anytime I need it. No
Oh,
preparation
yeah.
needed. I do
It
need to
says, cool,
see you,
so-
however. So if you're
Yes.
gonna fall off the cliff, do it in front of me.
He's thinking about just jumping off the cliff. Skydiving. Catch me 1.
Lucian, you notice this up here because you're in front of everybody else and you have the best eyesight.
Do you actually say that skydiving suggestion in game? Because that sounds like a pretty sweet
Yeah.
idea. We could actually do
Yeah, I'm
feather
gonna
fall
have-
jump.
Difficulty
Oh,
convincing a
fuck.
horse to jump off a cliff, though.
Yeah, screw you.
But,
Screw your horse.
Lucian's gonna stop. Lucian suggests the skydiving, and then you are discussing it, and then kind of walks over here.
Yeah, and once you get there, I want you to stop so I can read a thing. So Lucian is leading the party along. We put people in like a place that makes the most amount of sense.
Okay.
I'll put you there and you there and you there is fine. And Cole would be somewhere near there. And Gary's
I
would
feel
always
like
be
the fact
back.
that we're on the map means we're going to get attacked at some point.
Yeah, I mean that's always the case. But regardless, Lucian reaches the edge of the bridge, and then the party comes to a stop. He sees, specifically, a trail of blood that gets more and more prolific.
Noticeable.
More noticeable,
Yeah.
more blood as he looks further up the bridge, and he sees an indistinct, like mound of, I guess, a body, like a corpse,
Body?
up
Yeah.
ahead to the north. You can't quite tell what it is, but it's large. It's larger than a humanoid.
Hey, that's new.
Yeah.
And then you hear up further past north, like past that point, the sound of eating, like something is moving, like very large, is moving past the corpse, and you hear the sound of eating, like tearing of flesh, and the snapping of a mouth of some sort.
Oh. Well, in that
And I
case,
think it
it's
would make
just-
sense since Lucian's like the hunter. All of us just hear like whoosh, like the wind.
Yeah, you hear that, and then you see Lucian stop. Maybe Michael, you see him put up his hand, and you notice him stop, and that's kind of, always a sign of wait, what, why?
he's actually gonna put out his sword and attempt to hide / stealth.
Okay,
and kind
that
of
might be a good idea. You may do so.
And he's gonna put up his hood of his cloak, magic one, so that things have a disadvantage. Perceived. He's
Okay. That is a good idea. Yep,
So-
that.
with the sword sheathed and not emitting a bright ass light. Try to
Yeah.
sneak forward and see what's going.
All right. Yeah. I'm not going to go any further than that. In spite of your stealth score, whatever the eating stops when you advance a little bit more closer, and you notice that this is the corpses of a horse that's strewn across the bridge, and it is bleeding profusely. Much of the blood is starting to freeze over, but this is a super dead horse in front of you. And then the storm begins to clear for dramatic effect. And let me do this really quick. Dun, dun. I can move this forward like that.
No.
And then you notice that it's.
Oh,
Oh, you recognize this horse. This is.
our
Don't
horse.
tell me it's
Yeah, one of your
Fluffykins. No, I can't stand to look. No.
Very much literally Fluffykins.
No.
One does not know this yet, though. Lucian recognizes it.
Yeah.
Like, oh boy, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Like, what is Fluffykins doing up here on the bridge?
This is why I name my
Whoa.
creatures, people.
I think more importantly, he's thinking, what's eating the horse up here? How did it
Yep.
bring the horse up here?
Yeah. And then the rest of the storm clears away, or, more of it clears away as you kind of can focus your eyes and use your power of true sight to start seeing the very large shape of a massive bird.
Yeah, this is massive.
Yeah, very large. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply global illumination to everybody, because that way they don't have to worry about their sight anymore, and this will be less annoying, because I did my dramatic effect, so global illumination enabled. Alright, so...
Oh!
Yeah,
Big, big, big bird.
alright. Now let me give you guys a handout. So this thing is standing on the bridge. It was eating the horse, but now it's not.
Lucian doesn't know what to do because he doesn't know what this is. Can he do some sort of check to see what this is?
Nature,
Sure,
probably.
nature check. I'm trying to get a handout. There we go. There's a handout. Very large bird.
We could take it.
Um,
If only we hadn't
Oh,
restored
yeah,
it is a
5, you
rock.
don't know what it is. A 5 is unfortunately terrible. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know as a player it could be.
Yeah,
a
I
rock,
know.
but
Yeah,
it's-
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Lucy doesn't know
Are
shit.
we
And then here's
all
a
able to see it and
feather.
do nature checks? Are we-
You hear the flapping as it kind of reorients itself, and there's like a strong gust of wind from that direction, which doesn't really make any sense to those behind Lucian because of the direction the wind was going with the blizzard. And yeah, the storm begins to clear. Now everybody can start to see this massive bird, kind of going from Michael to those behind Michael to those behind Cool and One and such.
Damn.
Yeah. Cool, you can try a nature check. Actually, anybody that wants to try one can. That always makes it pretty high, but I'll make it the DC adjust for how many people try it. One fucks up, doesn't know what it is.
Oh, I'm too distracted by my beloved horse.
Very dead. Cool, yeah. You know what this is. You've heard of these before. It's a rock. ROC. a very, very, very large carnivorous bird that will swoop up things that it can find along the way and then carry them off to its nest or just eat on the spot.
I
Isn't that
myself,
from Egyptian mythology?
I know rocks are not to be fucked with in Pathfinder. I don't know how they are in 5e, but I'm a little worried.
Yeah. This thing looks at Lucian with a lot of not distress, not the right word, but concern
Hunger?
and hunger. Yeah, I mean, it is eating already, but it looks at you like as if it's in hunting mode. It's a very territorial animal. It doesn't want you to get any closer. It looks at you in a very threatening manner, kind of lowering its head and staring at you.
I'm going
Territorial.
to quickly cast 2 things.
Not know what those two things are, but go with the first thing.
And then as a bonus,
Yeah, I will allow that. Somatic.
Shield
Just
of, Shield of Faith is going to go to Lucian.
Okay, your bonus life on yourself. Okay, so
Yeah, I can only cast it on myself.
yeah, I see that. All right, so let's roll that D4. I'll do that for you. So it's 3 plus 4. You get 7 temporary hit points, and yeah,
Not how Shield of
you got
Faith
plus 2 to
works,
AC.
does it?
Lucian.
It
Yeah,
is.
it's plus 2 to AC no matter what, which is really nice.
You're
Yeah,
welcome.
that's pretty good. I don't know how much it'll help versus this thing.
Oh,
but
plus 2 to
it's
AC.
really good.
I thought you said plus 2 to health. Right.
Yeah, plus 2 to AC. All right, and then what do you want to do, Lucian? You're the one that is staring down. Is anybody? I doubt anybody else is doing stupid, but I'm gonna let everybody do whatever they want. But Lucian gets to act first.
Lucian's gonna kind of look over his not like he's not gonna take his eyes off of this giant fucking, but he's gonna like
Go ahead.
over his shoulder. He's just gonna be like, "Do you guys know what this is?"
Yeah, I call out rock, ROC,
There's a-
not ROCK.
He says, "Oh, thanks. I was gonna say there's already a lot of rocks." What do you do when you encounter a rock? And he asks Cole.
Like any other animal, back away
I
slowly.
felt like I
don't
would have
enter
charged the
territory.
rock by now, seeing it kill my horse. But if you're having a long conversation, I would have already run towards it. Is what I'm saying.
Oh,
Oh, by all means, run. You.
Yeah,
Well,
Michael
I
is not a barbarian minotaur, so he's just kind of. Oh
Yeah,
shit!
Lucian doesn't have anything against this bird, so he doesn't really feel the need to. Murder
yeah,
it.
I would tell you like it's an animal. Animals are normally territorial, especially over their food.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
As
Would
long as we
you-
don't approach, we should be fine. But
Okay. Would
I don't
people
know.
like to
It
try
might-
to grab one before she kills herself?
it might
It's-
still be
it-
hungry after the feeding of the horse. I'm not sure.
Is one trying to kill herself?
I
One is
I
Emotional
literally
one.
know. I do not know this bird's power, and it's just
Yeah.
killed my pet. Basically, I'm kind of pissed at it.
I mean, this bird is like 30 times bigger than. But
yeah.
yeah.
Lucian
It's
would-
humongous.
Yeah, but
let's see,
one
people,
one
let's
is
do,
blood rage. If she tries to pass
Um,
me while we're not trying to
you
engage,
do a dex check to stop her.
Yeah.
Lucian would not.
oh my dexterity.
You could
Sure.
also do persuasion to like you idiot. It's far too powerful for you. You something as well.
Yeah,
but-
too. Yeah, that's totally fine too. Yeah, you can either talk her down or like grab her. That was Michael and Lucian can make those checks.
Yeah, it's weird not having like high strength anymore. I guess I have to use words.
Yep. You have a little
Uh,
bit of charisma, more than before.
yeah, I've got.
Oh.
Come on, save one's life. Come on.
I mean, if it was before Lucian made that deal with the devil, he would definitely try to do it. But yeah, he's just gonna let you do your thing.
Okay.
Yeah, but think about it also another way. just so you know, is that you would think that wait, one going toward it could piss it off. It could then be a threat to you.
Hmm.
So do you have any self-preservation yourself?
I don't think so. Not necessarily. No.
Let me
not-
double check that flaw really quick. I want to see if I,
I mean,
agree with
the way I see it, I would think no, but if I'm wrong, feel free.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you would not really care about self-preservation so much.
Yeah,
You'd be like, if that's just the way it goes, like,
yeah.
that's the way it goes. All right.
Okay. Off I go.
And yeah, this is great. Then one keeps going closer, and the rock, we're gonna go to initiative, and yeah, we're not gonna do anything beyond that. And I'm gonna let Michael. This all happened in the way it did, so you can have your spell. That's fine. How about that? We go on initiative. Alrighty.
Well, that's not bad with a .1 initiative. Ab.
Yeah.
Why do you have to make it a horse I love so much? No.
Yeah.
I mean, shit. I would have loved to stop you as a person, but as a character.
Oh, it's fine. I don't mind. It's
Yeah, just as much
I
as.
don't want
Yeah.
to.
Yeah, I can just imagine one rushing towards this thing, like tears in her eyes, like, "You killed Fluffykins, you bastard!"
Yep. Alright. Then I will now reorganize. Darius, strangely, you're the one that goes first. Despite being all the way in the back, you're like, you heard the word rock, and you're like, fuck, no! And you like immediately spring the action.
Yeah, that's a scary big bird.
Yep.
you gotta.
Okay, this bird is like on the bridge, right?
Yep. It is just, it's still on the bridge. It's not flying yet. It flapped its wings in like a territorial fashion, like a try to brush you away.
Well, if one is rushing in there, I guess. Yeah, I figured this point balance is unavailable, so I'm going to take out the staff for the first time
Smart.
and cast Ice Storm.
Alright. Big boy stuff.
Kinda angled to the back of it, and it's an invocation spell, so unless all of you get a melee range to the rock, I think you can just assume.
Yeah, what
Not
is the
exceptions,
radius on that
right?
again? I'm checking. My storm radius is 40-foot high cylinder.
20-foot radius.
20-foot radius. Okay. Yeah, you can hit just it without hitting one.
Yeah,
That's not
basically
wrong.
like a square where the lower line is just where the rock token ends.
Yep. That is 100% a-okay. So let's do dex saves on the part of the rock. Okay, unfortunately it makes it, so it takes half total, so 1 plus 7, 8. That is a very unfortunate...
You-
That's very unfortunate roll.
Not a great roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's held far moved, or it got that hurt. It went like from nothing to extremely green. So yeah, that
Well,
happened.
maybe you can hold him down, guys.
And the areas that you marked out is
Just
Very
like
difficult.
the blizzard just picked up in that square and it's just pounding it with big shard of ice.
Yep. Oh, dogs!
That's my
Right.
turn.
God damn it. So
We
you're
might
hitting-
need all the help we can get.
Yeah, we do, and they would be up behind you to an extent. Let me get where the fucking hell am I? H. There they are. All right. Not handouts. That's not what I meant to do. I meant
And by the way, I did heal that one dog a little while ago. I did roll for it and said I'm healing that dog.
all right. I'm gonna need to go back and see how much you roll to heal for it. Hit die on dog. 1d6 plus 4. Plus
7.
hit die on dog. Okay, so 7 plus whatever a hit die is for the doggo. Alright. Now, hounds have d8s, so d8. 7 plus 6 is 13. So let me get everything going here. Get the hellhounds actually be there. We're gonna go on your turn as always, or as now. So it was 20 plus 13, 33. And the other one is still at 40 out of 45. And neither of them, because you have not long rested with them since you haven't done it yet since the last fight, so they don't have their breath yet.
That's fine.
And they're there. Okay. So Ice Storm went down. That's difficult terrain. Cole.
This rocket's on the ground still because it was chomping on a horse. Right,
Yeah,
like it hasn't
yeah,
taken
it's
flight
still
yet.
it has not flown yet. Yeah, even
Okay.
still, it won't until its turn, or at least it can't until its turn. Reckon.
Yeah. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna, focus on the form of a bird. I'm gonna take a look at the rock and, like, remember how to shift. I'm gonna grow wings, a beak, and I'm gonna grow in size as well as I wild shape into a, giant eagle.
Mm.
Nice.
Fight giant bird with giant bird. Like,
Grab that for you from the monster manual.
Well, giant bird and slightly larger bird. I'm sure he's not going to be of that size.
No, this rock looks huge. Giant eagle is large.
yeah.
Yeah. I assume a dragon of that size would be worse off for us.
Yeah.
I assume any dragon would be worse off for us.
I mean, a baby dragon wouldn't cause as much trouble as this one, I'm sure. So.
Oh, okay. Well, a full-grown dragon.
Yeah. Caca! Oh no, he has friends. Shoot it down.
Alright, there you go. Wait, it needs vision. Sight.
We
Alright.
really haven't been introduced with all of Cole's forms, so
No. Having it only twice per day, I don't use it a whole lot. Or, twice per long rest.
Yep. So, yeah, you well shaped. What do you want to do now?
I don't have access to it yet.
You should. I gave
I
you.
got the token, but I don't have the sheet.
You can do it from the compendium. That's the easiest way for you to do it, if you don't mind.
Oh,
You should
okay.
be able to search for Giant Eagle and then roll from there. No, that doesn't work.
Yeah.
That's just manual. God damn, this is very difficult to do because otherwise I have to do it for you.
Oh no. On the character sheet, just click on the edit on the top right, and
Alright,
then
let me do it.
just assign me to it.
Edit. Yeah, that will work. Yeah,
Mhm.
forgot about that. So Cole. There we go. And now I need to give it sight though. There we go. Should be good now.
All right. Cool. Yeah, I now have it.
Okay.
All right. So that was my action. I can
Yeah.
still move. I got a fly. I got a fly speed of 80 feet. So
I thought you can't fly yet though. Actually, until you get like a certain level. Actually,
Right.
no, you're late.
Yep.
You are late. Right. I forgot about that. Got ahead of myself. Yep. You're good. Really good.
yeah. So I'm gonna fly. To right there.
Okay. Yep.
Uh,
you're hovering
stay-
there.
Staying out of the sleet storm.
Yep.
I'm gonna put myself. I don't know how high I should put myself. I'll put myself at 10 feet up.
Sure. It
Uh,
doesn't really matter too much. I think this does it have a range. It does have a reach of 10 feet.
It's not continuous.
Yeah, the ice storm isn't continuous. It's just he just marked
Oh.
down the area. I'll put more specifically
Okay.
where like only the bridge around the bird is like big chunks of ice that make it difficult terrain. In the water, it doesn't matter below. That's irrelevant. But you can be as high as you wish because you can move so far and such.
Armor class 12. Alright. Can you show the name on the token?
Yep. Just his gun.
So I'm gonna do it like this. Eagle 10 feet up.
Yep.
There we go.
That works better. Alright, let's go to 1 now.
Okay. 1 reaching this point sees the size of the bird truly in its form. She stands defiantly and says, behind her 2 hellhounds, "Go get 'em, boys!" as she runs backwards and touches Lucian to give him greater invisibility. That includes you, you
Alrighty,
know.
I like that.
As she takes cover behind this thing over here. I don't know what that is.
It's a large stone tower.
Oh,
That's what I'm describing it right now.
Ooh, okay. That could be useful for...
Yeah, it's even the tower's as tall as the bird. It can't see you anymore.
Can I... Yeah, I'll enter the tower then.
Yeah, you can enter it. Yeah, yep. All right. Then yeah, now
Yeah, I've got
Lucian,
to
you're
use...
greater invisible. Now let's go with the hellhounds. What do you want them to do?
Yeah,
Move
okay.
up the
Send them up there
later,
and charge them.
easier. Yep. All right, then they'll run up there and fight at the thing.
Bite. Might as well while it's still on the ground.
All right, what's the AC? Yeah. Oh. Okay. That works. Then they both do hit. So 15 and 13 is 28. Alrighty. Very cool. Let's see, you have a bonus action. That'd be everything for you.
No, I think I'm out of inspirations.
That would make sense, yeah. Alright. Michael. First turn for the character.
Yeah, no, this is definitely a learning curve because usually I just attack stuff with an axe. I'm like going through my spell list this entire time.
Yep. We'll come to that.
I'm going to cast Boink.
Cool. Alright.
So you drop concentration on the other one?
Oh, what
Yeah,
was
it
that?
would mean you would drop concentration on Shield of Faith on Lucian.
Oh,
I'll let you retcon not doing that.
yeah, new to this whole spell casting thing.
And you can give yourself that spell slot back. It deducts it automatically.
Shit. Well, I guess I'll go with option 2, which is I'm going to kick Mortem on the sides and go, yeah, and charge this thing with my Silver Spear and do a melee attack for... which one was...
You really should have got a lance, by the way.
Yeah, I don't have proficiency in that.
Yeah,
It's
he
not
doesn't plan on being on the horse all the time either.
Oh, I just assumed. Okay.
Just doing it for now.
No.
Okay. Yeah,
Alright,
only
so
some of the clerics get melee.
Yeah, that would put me right here.
yeah, I'll put you right there behind the hellhounds and there. Let me take a look. Actually, it doesn't matter because you miss with the inflict wounds. So that's Michael's turn. He misses with his. You have a bonus action?
Yeah, I've got some, like, 2 spells I can use as a bonus, but
They'd have to
don't
be
have them ready.
cantrips. Yeah, and they would have to be cantrips anyway. Because yeah, you can't cast 2 spells regular, like non-cantrip spells in a turn. That's a rule.
Really? Even if they're bonus?
Yep. It doesn't matter at
Oh,
all.
okay. Yeah, well, that's all I got.
So like let's say you could do Shield of Faith and then one of your cantrips. That would work. That would be fine. All right.
Huh?
Now it's the Rock's turn. which is going to attack one of the hellhounds. I hope they don't instantly die because they're not coming back, but we'll see what happens.
It's
Yeah,
true.
they're probably gonna get.
Alright, let's go for to flip a coin and see which one it is. One on the left, two on the right. One on the left.
Lucian says, "I hope losing your hellhounds was worth losing your horse."
Oh, Lord.
Oh, wait.
better on them than-
I cast.
You got a reaction?
Might be able to cast something. Depends.
Oh, which one is it?
Jesus, that damage.
It's
Oh,
better
I
the
don't know.
hellhounds than us, I suppose. That's not a reaction, is it not?
It is.
Is it? Is
Yeah,
it
and
really?
you can't cast this because you didn't ever cast anything else. You cast the other stuff before combat. I just realized that. So, yeah, you can do this if you want. As a reaction, if it's a critical hit, you can make a normal hit. Alright, so then rather than taking 38, it takes 22.
Oh
So,
no, I'm thinking of Dimension Door, which is...
Yeah. It still hurts quite a bit. Yeah, that takes a lot out of the Hellhound. But it nearly killed it in one hit anyway. But unfortunately, it gets to attack again. And that kills it, unless there's some way to prevent that from happening.
That's fine. We can accept this loss.
I'm just asking if anybody has anything. You don't. technically
Yeah,
you
I
don't
used
go
my
health
reaction.
spells. Yep. And I can't think of anybody else having anything. All right. Well, there we go. One of the Hellhounds is dead.
No.
It poofs out of existence. Actually,
I've
when
lost.
it dies, it just like a cloud of soot and fire and flame. Like
It'd
a
be
yelp
great
of
if it cast a
dog
fireball as it dies. But no.
name. That would be funny, but unfortunately not.
She's lost
yeah.
2 pets today. This is tragic.
Lucian says, "You only had to lose one."
Alrighty.
This is going to be a great
Then we go to
learning
Lucian.
moment. You know.
Well, since he's invisible,
Yep.
I guess he just goes right here. Do I have like advantage on
You
attacks,
have
or
advantage
how?
on attacks, and he has disadvantage on you.
Yep.
You do not
Yep.
lose
Okay.
invisibility
That is-
when you do attack.
That's the thing about greater invisibility is it's good for combat but bad outside because it only lasts for a minute.
Oh, good thing you had that advantage.
Yeah, so the 16 hits, the 23 hits, and the 18 hits. Alright, so roll damage on everything.
Let's see, how much
Well,
damage
didn't
was
do
he
my
doing?
crimson.
Yeah, did you do Crimson beforehand?
Yeah. Yeah. No, I
Actually-
still had it.
To do Crimson, you couldn't be able to do the short. Oh, you still have it from
Slashing.
when? How does it last? Yeah, it lasts all day, right? I forgot about that. It lasts forever.
Yeah, Because we didn't do the short rest, so I would have
Yeah,
still.
you
had
didn't do the short rest. Yep, you're right. You're 100% right. So
it. I don't know why
Uh,
it didn't do it. On,
it just adds a fixed
30.
amount.
yeah, it's 3d6,
So okay.
and that's fire.
Oh, 9.
I'm good with that.
Okay, so 12, 9, 21, 27 plus 12, 39. Not bad. Damn.
Yep, and he's just gonna stand there invisibly, I guess.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can he still like attack me if I try to leave the square?
He can. He would have a disadvantage.
You disadvantage to do so. Let's see if he can perceive invisible people moving.
Yeah, he might have true sight or some smelling ability or something. I don't know.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, he has great wisdom, like great visibility rather. Anyway, like all birds would. Darius, we're back to you.
Okay. I'm going range. Okay.
You're a bit quiet.
Yeah, he's a bit quiet, but I can hear him.
Flaming
Flaming spear. Okay.
behind. Sorry. Just realized I had my back backwards. I cast Flaming Sphere
Yep. Okay.
behind you, rock.
Yep. go ahead and do that.
Does it roll
Okay.
damage? No, it doesn't. But does that? Oh, cool.
Nice.
Okay. Yep. Now I need to make it do a dex save. It does not make it, so it takes 11 damage. And it has the flaming sphere going to be behind it, hovering in the air. Because I think it can hover in the air. It doesn't have to be like hovering over the ground, right? I don't think it needs to.
Let me check. Actually, I'm not sure. No, I think it
Yeah.
only hovers generally.
5 diameter spear and flare, but an occupied space is the choice within range of us. So it's just an occupied space within 60 feet. I can say it can hover.
I mean,
don't
it
know why it wouldn't.
specifies when you move the sphere, you can direct it over barriers up to 5 feet tall. That, sounds to me like it's generally floating, and it can
Yeah.
make it float slightly higher.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I kind of agree with that. Why would it have that thing about barriers if it?
Yeah,
Can
5
be
feet
floating
tall.
or-
Yeah.
All right. So I'll put a circle there, made of fire. There we go. Alrighty. Anything else?
Nope, that's my action.
Okay. Cool.
Alright, in my badass
You
eagle
get,
form,
get a better view.
I like to fly down, like tuck my wings in and like fly down, like do like a dive, and then come down on top of the rocks back and dig my claws into its back and bite down on its neck.
Okay.
Like I kind of want to. I'm kind of in the same square as him, but I'm like above him.
That's perfully fine.
It's like coming
easy.
down
You have
like
so much
claw
movement
bite.
speed. You can do that.
Yeah.
Is he not in the same area as the fire spell or something? I don't know.
No, he's
Oh,
up
no,
high
he's-
above it. You only need to be 5 feet next to the spear, so it's pretty easy to avoid as a bird.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I'm 10 feet, 10 feet across and 10 feet up. So yeah, I'm gonna do a multi-attack to its back and neck.
Sure.
So I get one with beak and one with talons. So do
Do they have advantage? Or...
He does not have it flanking now. He's just gonna attack.
I get a bite with a 12. Why is this rolling twice? Advantage toggle. There we go. Changed. Alright, so
Okay, the challenge hit.
nice.
Nice.
As I dig in to the back, like on this rock, I'm like pulling out feathers, like with my feet, or like with my talons, just chucking feathers out.
Nice. It kind of just moves its back and tries to like push you away. It's very large, hard to move around. This is the biggest thing you guys have fought in the campaign.
Okay.
One.
So one sees one of the hellhounds die. She's like, "No, you bitch, or bird bitch, whatever." Starts to spider climb up on top of the tower, and bonus action to get her hand crossbow out. Starts shooting at the bird.
Sure. I'll let you, yeah, because you have the spider climb. It's so effortless for you to do.
Yeah, spider climbing. +1 hand crossbow. Where is it? Light crossbow panel. Hang on. Did I roll that?
Yeah, you did. You're good.
Yeah, I did.
And that
Okay.
hits.
Okay. Pitiful 8 damage,
Okay.
but it was done with passion, damn it.
A passionate aid. Alright, anything else? I don't think you have any more bonus actions available to your character right now.
Nope.
Okay.
Just
Then we're back to Michael.
I can't seem to get on
Yeah,
top of
I'm
the
sitting
tower.
here thinking like
Yeah.
I have decisions to make whenever I make an attack now. It's frustrating.
Use your brain.
God, it hurts. Yeah, I was thinking of three things. I could either try to revive the Hellhound. I could use Toll the
That is
Dead.
unfortunately not possible because that
Okay.
thing pooped out of existence on another plane right now. It's
Okay.
inaccessible.
Yeah, it just disappeared. So that's two decisions. It's I drop Lucian's AC to cast Ray of Enfeeblement to have its strength attacks, or I cast
That sounds
Toll the Dead.
good, really.
I mean,
Yeah, I mean that. I think it's not magical. I think that yeah. All right, I'm gonna do again this time. I'm going to drop concentration on Shield of Faith and
Yes.
cast Ray of Enfeeblement as my divine thingy.
All right then. So you're gonna have to make a hit against it. So a ranged spell attack. Go ahead and roll one of your any of your cantrips because it'd be the same exact attack, and we'll see if it hits.
Fuck's sake.
Yeah, that's
11.
That's not
Right,
the right one.
that's a
Do a
damage
different one.
roll.
Yeah, do a different one.
Oh,
do
okay.
you have any that are ranged spell attacks? Sacred Flame would be, I think.
No, that's a save.
God damn it. Do you have any? I thought you had at least one that was an attack. Fine, just roll a d20 plus TB
Spellcast.
plus your spellcast. So your spellcast is 4, so roll. Yeah. Just roll
D20 plus 4.
a d20 plus 4 plus.
It's,
Yeah,
it's on the spell tab.
yeah, d20 plus
Spell
4.
attack bonus. It tells your number.
Yeah. It should be. plus 4.
It's
Oh,
plus
my spell attack bonus is 7.
it's plus proficiency
because
plus
you
your
can
spell casting. Yeah.
Seems small.
Yeah. So, yeah, plus 7 to hit, and let's see what you do.
Ooh,
Oh, you
Nice.
get it. There you go. Yeah.
learning spellcasting. This is fun.
Yep. All right. So 20 hits. And now we need to. Target deals only half damage with weapon hits out of strength, and at the end of a turn, you make con saves against the spell. On a success, the spell ends. Okay. So at least for one turn, it's going to be a little weaker. Let's see what happens. Let me try to get put an effect on that.
Oh, I can move. I'm going to back
Yeah.
the fuck up with Mortem over here. 'Cause
Yeah,
I'm
you
a
can-
spellcaster, and that's what we do.
Yep, you can totally move. And yeah, you're not. And actually, you are in threatened space because that's still on the ground. So if you did that, it would be an attack of opportunity. This thing
I'll
has reach
risk
with
it.
its beak.
Because
It
of
is
it,
pretty-
because of its size, I believe it has reach. Yeah.
Yeah, it's got reach. All right. Yeah, I'll try to. Yeah, it's better to get out of here now. Yeah, let's roll them bones. I'm getting out of there.
Yep. It's a gamble because if it does hit you, you could lose concentration. But if it doesn't hit you, then you're at a safe place. It's complicated. But I would advise moving over not.
Yeah, I'm gonna move. And if it does hit me, at least it's not as hurtful.
Yeah. So yeah, I need to do an attack. So that. Let's see if it hits you. That's the beach. A 17. Which it does. Yeah. Ow. So you take 25 damage, and then you need to do a con save to see if you
I
make
take
Ah.
half of that.
Yeah.
because- Right, you take half of that because of I did half of the damage, correct? Yeah, we're gonna have to do it that way. Apply the half after the fact because I'm not gonna change his numbers. That'd be way more annoying.
It's better than the 4 attack against you, possibly though.
Yeah.
Concentration
Yeah,
check.
actually, it doesn't get a multi attack on a reaction. So, but you do need to do a con save to see if you maintain the concentration of Ray of the two movement. You maintain concentration, so you can move as far back as you wish.
Yeah, I'm gonna be over here. Half at 25. What would that be?
Yes. 12.
Yeah, would it be 12?
He means in a 5. like
Yeah, don't worry about that thing. Ignore
rounded
that.
up to the nearest 5? I believe you're asking. Okay.
Yeah, it always rounds down. It period. So yeah, 12.
Okay.
25 is 12.
So I'm
I'll
gonna
move
move
you-
back
I'll
to
move
that
you-
square.
I'll move you down. Yeah, there you go. All right. Let me give you back that yellow circle because you didn't lose concentration. Don't bother clicking on the concentration save thing. Like, don't hit the roll or whatever when that comes up. Just ignore that.
Oh, I just subtract health and it'll do it.
So yeah, yeah. As far as taking damage yourself, just subtract health from your character.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you already did so. Check with that.
I'm new to these concentration saves. Bear with.
Yeah, you already took the damage. All right. Actually, you gave yourself temporary hit points first.
Oh yeah. Shit.
So technically, you take those first. I'll do that for you really quick. Take those first, and then you take the other points of damage after. So yeah, 54, 59. But your false life is used. All right. Now it's the rock's turn. It
Fire damage
How-
first, I believe.
I just envision like Dwayne
yeah,
the
I
Rock
think that's
Johnson.
at the
It's
beginning
the
of-
Rock's turn.
The Rock's turn.
Yeah, that's really funny, dude. All right, at the end of its turn, it takes damage if it's within 5 feet
Yep.
of the sphere. So
Oh,
we're not
okay.
doing that yet.
Okay.
It hovers around. It flaps its wings. It hovers around to get off the bridge to attack it from the side. Yeah. So it won't take damage from the flaming sphere, and it ignores the effects of the ice storm. Because I hate Darius. And now it has to pick between the eagle and the hellhound.
Oh yeah, wouldn't I get a attack? since I
Yes,
moved out
yes,
of
you
my-
would. Yeah, yep.
I don't know if that was someone pinging me, but maybe.
Yeah,
I
that
Yep.
was me. Like, wait.
Yep. You get one, so go ahead and do it. Yeah, that hits.
And I don't know why it's not rolling.
Let me see if you check it off.
It's checked. I just why it's
That's weird. I've never seen that happen before.
well, it didn't do much. Yeah.
This is the
That's weird. It is
This-
checked.
this is the
Weird.
cool part
Whatever.
where you jump in its back, Lucian.
All right, so 16. Okay, now it attacks. A roll. I'm gonna hide this roll.
Okay.
I gotta remember to hide rolls because it makes more sense.
And that hellhound's gonna get hit.
Yeah, and no, it actually goes after Stu.
Oh, jeez, that was a
So-
surprise.
Yeah, you're up pretty high in the air. I think you're higher than 10 because this thing is taller than 10 feet. I'm gonna say you're at least 15. Because it's taller than 10 feet high. So I'm gonna
Yeah,
put you at
I kind of
15
ended my
feet.
turn like on his back as I was hugging my talons, but I was still
Yeah.
flying because I
Yeah,
wasn't.
you weren't grappling.
Yeah.
Alright, so it does attack you. Let's see what happens. Rock. Talons. It doesn't have to do one for the other. Okay,
Oh, yeah.
well, yeah. That means you come out of that, you take 2 damage yourself as Cole.
Yep.
I'll move Cole over there.
I also
Oh!
fall 15 feet.
Yeah,
There was a lot of
Feather fall
sixes.
reaction.
yeah. So yeah, you take 2 damage.
Oh, you're taking falling damage? I could feather for you.
Yeah, if you could see him. Yeah, you can't see from here, so...
I'm
There you
on
go.
top of the tower. I by all means should be able to see.
Yeah,
it.
Wait, so
yeah, you
it
can.
grabbed and dropped them?
Yeah, what happened is it moved out of the way. Cole was still hovering in the air as an eagle. It attacked the eagle, broke the eagle's hit points. He untransforms back into his humanoid self and falls to the floor. So, Featherfall. What?
The eagle has just 12 hit points?
No, he took 20. Oh, yeah, Fred is 14. Shit.
Oh,
You don't take full amount of damage because he's maintained the. God damn it.
Oh yeah, right.
That is
Yeah,
annoying.
Guys,
Let me.
we did
I could
effect right
easily
now.
fix that. Yeah, I can fix that pretty easily. But still, you take half, so you take 14.
Oh, okay.
so did he fall or not? I have to
You did not. You
Oh.
did not use that point. You can give it back.
Okay.
I'm deleting these blood graphics because they're getting in my way and causing me problems.
But they're so cool.
Yeah, they are, but they're overlapping the players, and that's super irritating. So, Cole, you don't exist over there. You are over here. Alright, but it can attack you again, so it will. Actually, you need to do a 19... Do a strength check. See if you're grappled.
Oh yeah. Strength.
Is he not able to do dexterity either?
No, you have to resist grapples with... I think you have to resist grapples with athletics. It's athletics versus athletics.
I'm sorry, I was talking to someone, but with the talents attack, you subtracted half of that.
Yeah, I did it right.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, that's why
Just
he
wanted
went
to be
back
sure.
from transforming. So yeah, you're grappled now, and now he attacks you again
Oh.
with his beak. The talents first. Beak next. 20.
Yep.
That hits.
There
11.
we go.
That's you're still not dead though, because you have
I-
1 hit point back.
1 HP.
1
Ooh,
HP, grappled
well done.
and seriously hurt. Yeah. So you can't move anymore, but you can attack him. And now we go to
Yep.
Lucian. He's hovering off the side. He's barely within reach of a melee attack. Actually, I didn't establish his height. Let's do that. I'm not going to do that. I want to make it harder. As I do. Let me do this. I'm going to do nameplate. I'm going to say he's 10 feet above the bridge. So I'll just do a
This
rock
is the
plus
cool
10
part
feet.
where Cole helps you up with his eagle claws, and you hear it as you're flying over the top. Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, Cole is kind of grasped by
I
the
know,
big
I'm
giant
just-
talons. Yeah, that would be kind of sick. Something like Lord of the Rings.
Essentially, I can't hit him with my sword, right?
No.
Gun.
Okay.
Shooty, gun.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop the sword. Pull out the
Yep,
gun,
dropping is always a free action, so you can do whatever you want.
Pull out the gun, and
Yep.
first I'm going to use this spell I replaced it. I'm gonna shoot at him. I think get 2 blasts because it's over level 5. And then as a bonus, I'm gonna shoot at him with a pistol.
Yeah, you took the invocation, lets you split it.
Yep.
Okay. So that's your action and your bonus action. I guess dropping is a free action. That all checks out. Yeah, and you pulled it. Yeah, yep. That's all good. So everything hits. You have really good luck, dude. You just do. You've made pretty much every single attack. 18,
Yeah.
23.
Well, the
18,
force is with
13,
this one. So.
31. Not bad. 31 damage.
Bam. Just like bolts of like white lightning shoot out of this invisible space, and then a just gunshot
Yep.
all at this guy.
Yeah, 2 like lasers kind of shoot out from your hand and connect with like 2 different places on this thing, and then you a puff of smoke and a small flash of light, and the rock
Just-
gets hit.
Then
Alright.
he's just gonna move right there. And that's
Okay,
it.
Darius. Oh wait, I forgot to do some things regarding the rock.
Okay.
It needs to do the con save
Oh, yeah,
for the damage.
Mhm.
Needs to be
Shit.
defeated, whatever it was.
You beat it.
There's no way you had anything more than that, so it's no longer affected by that. Alright. Now it's
Plus
your turn,
9
Darius.
con, Jesus.
Okay, so I'm going to move up to Michael to get a better view, and then he's hovering next to the bridge, right?
Yep, 10 feet in the air, above bridge
Oh
a bit.
shit, then I can't reach him with Flaming Sphere. Shane, we've been talking, this is a big bird, but how big is it, roughly?
Oh, let's see if I get some dimensions here.
It is a
Yeah.
big boy.
It is extremely big. Let's just say
8
it's
feet,
like
10 feet,
within
15
it's
feet.
within like a 30-foot cube.
I mean,
Okay, wow, that's fucking huge. Okay,
Yeah,
but yeah,
it's
seems
really
appropriate.
big.
It was eating
It's
a
like a
horse,
dragon
dude.
with
Is that-
feathers.
Yeah.
No, that's fair. So this plan is out the window. Okay. Cole's not looking good. I'm going to use that staff again and spend some juice.
It's a good staff.
It's a pretty good staff.
Oh,
And
cool. Can you
Cone of
hit from
Cold.
there? It's pretty. Actually, it is really, really long. You're right about that.
Yep.
Yeah, and you can shape it. I'm gonna letting you shape it, even if it's from an item, a magic item.
Well,
So you
that's
don't-
what I would have positioned differently.
Yeah. Yep. All right. So con save for. Is it half or?
I believe so.
Is it 15? It does, unfortunately. So is it? Yeah, let me look up con of cold.
Checking.
Yeah.
Half as much damage on a success.
All right. So it takes 18. No, 17. Right? No, 18 would be 36. I was right the first time. 18.
Yep. Okay, and I guess what's up? Yeah, I'm probably just gonna keep it where it is. Keep up concentration. And watch that bird. And that's my turn.
Okay.
Can't be.
Yeah, he can't move the flaming spirit in a way that would be able to hit the rock. It's not possible because we've established it can't hover in the air, and the rock is. All right.
Cole,
So
make your
Cole,
save to break free.
I make majestic eagle sounds as I attack this rock.
Yep. You can attack from within its talony grasp. Both hit.
Okay.
So you scritch and scratch at its talons to try to get yourself to be freed.
Bird off.
See how much damage you do. You do 18. Alrighty. You don't have anything else because you can't move.
No.
One.
That's it.
Okay, sorry, I lost the volume for a second there. Okay, one is seeing how puny the damage I'm performing and how much Lucian is kind of out of range right now. So she's going to spend a whole action jerry-rigging a rope arrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
I totally will allow that. I like the idea. Well, hopefully it will come to fruition. I like it. Let me check something.
Yeah, I like it. We're about to do some Chuck Norris shit. Like me on my turn.
Alright.
I've got an idea, and it's gonna.
Mike,
Yeah, Michael is going to see the rock hovering 10 feet above the bridge, and he's going to, again, kick Mortem on the sides and, start galloping down the way. And right when he's about here, he's going to try and put his feet on top of the saddle. And right when he's about here, he's going to try and jump off the horse and do a touch attack.
okay.
Yeah.
I will allow this. We shall see what happens with the rest of your
Yeah, I've
Please
got to
don't
roll
fall off the
acrobatics
side
or
there.
athletics or something.
Yeah,
I know I
you're
got
gonna
to do
have-
that.
You're gonna have to do that, but
I'm
yeah,
not proficient in at all.
we're gonna do acrobatics to see. It's gonna be the whole thing. The thing is like whether you can make the jump up high enough, and while you're doing all this, and it's gonna be a decent DC.
Yeah, that or I fall to my death.
You're gonna be, you might fall off the side. We'll see.
Yeah, I could
He's also
save you
said-
from death, but you'll be out of the
Yeah.
fight for a while if that's the case.
Yeah, you would be down at the bottom.
Yeah, my justification is the rock is hovering 10 feet
Mhm.
off the bridge. I'm 6'1". My war horse is tall. I don't know the dimensions, but it is a big boy.
Yeah, you would need to jump a little bit. Well, yeah, to be able to hit it. It's not like a steady 10 feet. So for it to all work out, yeah, you need to do this.
Okay.
Do this.
Alright, acrobatics. I do have character inspiration. You gave me that for some.
I gave it to you because Bior had it, and
Hey.
you just as a player. Not
Eh?
All right. That is. I'll say that's sufficient, just because it was
Yes.
really cool. All right. So do what you want to do.
What was?
That literally was the DC. I set it at 15 in my brain. So
Alright, yeah, so I'm going to leap off Mortem and I'm going to essentially Superman punch with an open hand on its leg.
Yep.
And
that's about all you
grasp
can reach,
it.
So yeah.
Yeah, and then
All right. That double hits. Yeah. Wow. Damn. Okay.
yeah, it's a spicy spell. That's why I needed to touch.
Yeah, that touch spells tend to be powerful, but they're touch range. All right, nice job. If I could give
And
you more
I'm
inspiration,
assuming
I would.
I'm just grappling onto this thing's leg at this.
I'm gonna say you fell down the other side. You're like underneath Cole. You didn't. You couldn't. You would have to do a grapple check to do that, and I'm not gonna let you do an attack and a grapple check at the
Yeah.
same time. So you kind of like went up there like a big high five. Bam! High five to Talon. Hit it. You kind of like drained some of its life energy, and you fell down.
And then
on the
do
other
a
side.
cool action roll.
Action roll. Yep, exactly. You're not prone or anything, because it would be nice. Now the rock still has.
And land over here.
No, not that far.
Up.
Oh, I moved the Hellhound. Yeah, hold on a second. I moved the Hellhound rather than you. You are right there. Cole is right there. Because Cole was before you, I'll move everybody around when they need to be in that position. But Cole, you are still grasped by the rock. It attacks you with its talons while still within its talons.
Okay.
It hits you. Yeah, you're gonna poof out. You're not still grappled though. You fall to the ground. Oh,
Okay.
but you fall. Where you still where you are. Grappling is weird in this situation. No, I'm gonna
See, I
make it
feel
more
like-
theatric. You're gonna have to do Featherfall to make. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna do it that way. It's way more interesting. All right, then we get Cole back. Where's Cole over here? So you took 1 damage to that, and you took an overflow. You took 24 damage to Cole. 1 does Featherfall on you.
Is it still halved?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, that unfortunately wore off.
This shapeshift is like the best temporary hit point thing
Yeah.
ever.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, it's really good for tanking. I'm trying to think of an icon there for Featherfall. Oh, there's a perfect one. All right. And near now falling to the ground beneath the rock.
Okay.
Okay, and then it uses a.
Oh my word!
Beak
Next turn, I'll be
attack.
able to swoop in and save you, Cole. That's going to be awesome.
All right, he does a beak attack on. I'm going to
Swoop in,
do
like you
it
can fly?
D2.
I'm going to shoot the rope arrow at it, and I'm going to swoop around, grab you, and both of us will be on his back if I make the proper checks. It's going to be awesome.
All right. Low is Michael. High is the Hellhound. Okay, Hellhound. Roll a 19.
Oh,
No.
sorry, Hellhound.
Yeah.
It was nice
all right.
knowing you.
Yeah, let's see how this goes. So this is going to be a
Come on, roll a nat one for
yeah, the
once.
beak attack.
Yeah, I haven't seen it roll a 1 yet, so.
24. It didn't kill it, but it did a lot of fucking damage.
Damn.
Yeah, it nearly died. Okay. And it's going to reposition itself a little bit, actually.
Oh.
Right there.
What the hell? It didn't
It's still
die?
hovering in midair. No, the Hellhound isn't dead. The Rock is not dead. Yeah, the Hellhound is very close to death, but not dead.
Hmm.
Lucian,
Is the rock very close to death?
it looks super injured. It's gotten a lot of different injuries, all different places, like the back of its neck, its talons, its
Yeah.
different bullet wounds, and yeah,
Okay.
one of its talons is like discolored from the necrotic attack.
Hmm.
Yep,
Well,
it's burned
then,
and ice.
I guess he's just gonna reload the pistol and
Yeah.
blast with advantage because he's still invisible.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Cool. Good for you. Yep, you do that, and then you use your bonus action.
And
to
now we
reload.
have a giant bird who's going to fall on top of Cole.
Yeah.
Yeah, so where it is now, it would fall in the river. Cole's very lucky. So,
Sorry.
yeah, I get it. So, 28.
And then
It's nearly dead.
10,000. Did you do the
Do you want
critical?
It's
magic?
very close to dead.
Oh, no, no,
Yeah,
but-
D10,000. Right. Yep.
Just making sure.
Haven't pulled
Yeah,
that table
every
up.
time I hear the rock, I like in my head, I'm like, "Can you smell what the rock is cooking?"
Yeah, it reminds me of the mod for Skyrim that made the dragon sound like Randy Savage.
Oh shit! Yeah.
It's just the Rock just sounds like the Rock because that would be really funny. All right, 7,399.
You're as lost as I am, Darius. American references to wrestlers.
Yeah, I don't see you guys following.
kind of, hey.
All right, that's an interesting effect that you guys wouldn't be able to tell.
Did the mountain disappear? Did I tell you?
Actually, I forgot about this. Oh yeah, that's super cool. But yeah, I'm gonna let you have the honors here. Michael, roll a d6.
What?
What's happening?
Yep, just roll a d6 and we're gonna see what happens.
Best of luck, friend. I almost killed you once before.
Nice.
I hope I'm not
Cool, good job. Now, here's an interesting thing that happens. It has 7 health left, but it has... I'm telling you guys what's happening. Actually, I won't tell you what's happening mechanically. I'm going to say what visually happens, what you guys see. All of a sudden, like, one blast hits it in the chest, and the other one hits it in the face, and its head knocks back, and then it kind of looks down at Lucian, or where Lucian would be, from where the beams came from. It blinks confusedly, and then blood flows from its nose and eyes, and birds have ears. Where the ears are, you can't see ears on birds, but they're there. And its mouth, just from all different directions, blood just comes out of its head orifices. And you don't know why, but it falls to the ground, into the water, and dies.
Oh,
And starts, slowly floating down the river. Very slowly. It crashes into the water, splashes Cole with a bunch of freezing cold water.
I was
Combat is over.
so looking forward to using the momentum to get me on its back for the final hit, but never mind.
Yeah. Now I will explain what happened mechanically. It has 3 intelligence. The special effect that you did reduces intelligence, and it reduced it by a d6 worth of intelligence damage.
Oh, shit.
And if you ever go below 0 or less of any stat, you die instantly. So,
wow.
yeah.
That would have been a really
So
good
I
way to
could've
kill
just,
this.
killed it first turn.
It
I
could
could
have
have killed
been.
it first
That
time.
technically could have, and that would have been really crazy. Yeah.
So
No,
you,
still enough to fight.
you guys should really
Yeah.
Dumbed it down to suicide.
do some.
Lucian the Rock Killer.
Damn.
Well,
man,
it seems to be slowly floating away. You guys want to do
Very
some?
slowly, yeah.
You want to guys do some survival checks to get some goodies off it?
Yeah, I want to get
I
some.
mean, I don't want to jump off this bridge.
So,
Yeah, you
I'm
want
gonna
to jump off a bridge?
Yeah, Lucian's gonna just jump
Oh,
off the
you
bridge
you
after the
wussies! I
bird.
push you both with Featherfall off the bridge.
Actually, what happens,
Lucian
what I-
jump.
what
Yeah.
happens is that the rock actually gets stuck, or falls down the river, and then kind of falls on the beach here. Like it comes onto the little beach area of the river, right here, and it's
Can
now
I,
partially in the water and mostly on the ground.
before it floats too far, can Lucian attempt to jump like where it is and on top of it?
Sure.
Okay.
Let's
assuming
let's do an acrobatics check.
You
Just-
have to get back up, though, right?
Yeah, you guys want to get back up, and I mean your camp is over here. Yeah,
I was
you can
gonna
check
say-
up on it anyway.
Super
Oh.
convenient where the corpse is. Yeah, it's by your guys' camp.
Sure.
So do an acrobatics check though, Lucian, to see if you pull off this jump well. 'Cause
Guys.
if you do very poorly, you're gonna fall into the river yourself. Yeah.
Break your
Guys,
legs.
I'm going to head off for today.
Yeah.
If we are moving down, I'm sure I'm going be down to.
Fantastic.
You folks have fun, and see you next week.
All right, man.
Okay.
Take it
Yeah,
easy.
man. I'll see you next
Night.
week.
Have a good one. All right, so Lucian, you jump off the side, you land on the rock. Okay, so I'm gonna give everybody Featherfall because that just makes it way less annoying.
It really
I want
does.
you guys aren't doing any climbing. So you have Featherfall, everybody. So 5 people. So everybody but Michael's horse. Let me do that.
I'm staying here with my dead horse and dead hellhound and having a moment
Okay.
there.
Yeah, I
alright.
was gonna say, it probably hasn't, because a minute is 1 round of combat.
Yeah, I mean it's just about whatever what are you specifically asking for? The invisibility.
Revivify.
Revivify on which?
The horse.
Oh, way more than a
As
minute.
far
so that
as far as I'm aware, a round of combat is 5 seconds.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that the horse was dead before you guys got here, so it's impossible to revive the horse. With
Okay,
Revivify.
gotcha.
Okay, I'll cast another separate Featherfall. It's fine. It's only a level 1.
I
But
mean,
no,
cast it on the
everybody-
horse, and I can
I've
ride
loaded
it
tally
like a
for a
dog.
second Featherfall.
Yeah,
Oh,
if you don't want to apply it to yourself, you can apply it to the horse, but you'll need an animal handling check to get a horse to go over a bridge.
I've got animal handling. If you want me to,
I thought you were having a moment, so this would have to
I'm
be done by
like,
Michael.
leave me alone. I slapped the horse's ass to do the animal handling. There you go.
Yeah, I'll take the Featherfall for you, put it on the horse.
Yeah, no, I'm like sitting on Mortem, and I'm just like, alright, it's gonna be okay. We just need to go off this bridge. And then one comes up behind it, slaps it on the ass, and it freaks out, and then it jumps off the bridge and slowly falls.
Yep. Alright, yep. Yeah, that's what happens. It's freaking out. It's flailing. It's really, really unhappy. But
This is what
actually,
Pegasus
animal handling
feels
to see if
like,
it kicks
horse.
you off the side.
Get used to it.
it's kind of... Yeah, I'm going to see if it kicks you off, even though it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, if it bugs me off. Yeah.
You keep onto it all the same. Despite it's struggling, and you try to calm it down, and by the time it reaches the bottom, it's huffing and puffing and really unhappy, but you're still on its back. Cole, you're down at the bottom. Lucian down at the bottom. One is up with her remaining hellhound and dead horse. Let's just say Darius comes down here too.
So, is there anything Lucian can? Is there like
That's
any
not-
part?
Make that decision for him. Go ahead.
Is there like any part of the rock that makes it distinguished, like as a rock? If you take this part off of its
Its
body,
beak, its talons. Yeah, those would be things that like, oh shit, the only way you got that is from a big bird, a rock.
well then he will take the
Gutting it.
talons.
I imagine
Yeah,
they're
it
especially
takes-
big
it takes
feathers
survival
too.
checks, and you need to be proficient in survival if you're going to be attempting
Uh,
to do it.
I am not proficient.
Okay, so someone else would have to do it, and it'd have to be a survival check of some kind to be able to do it. Or I'll let you, if Cole rolls a good enough nature check to determine the anatomy, like to know of the anatomy of the rock, then he will tell you what to do, and you don't need proficiency.
Oh.
So Cole can do a nature check.
I got survival also.
Yeah. Yeah, and would Cole know how to skin animals though? I think
Let's
that
find
would be
out.
kind of.
I don't,
It's just
I don't
kinda-
know. I mean,
I mean, he's just cutting off.
Yeah, let's just move it along. Yeah, go ahead and roll a survival check, Cole. If you roll high enough, then Lucian can do the actual skinning. Yeah, alright, Lucian, now you can roll a survival check. Because he tells you what to do.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not the 21, but it's a 16.
Mhm.
Yeah, and you're good. So you guys, you take out one of your bladed weapons, and you take off the beak and the talons from the claws, the talons from the feet themselves.
Mhm.
With that roll,
As Cole has his own moment saying, "Oh, Bior would have loved this."
how much do I want to make the talons weigh? Real life, they're mostly hollow. So we're gonna make the talons like the bottom jaw and top jaw, both of them together as one complete set. I'm gonna make it 40 pounds, and then each for the whole beak. So you could just like say like rock beak, 40 pounds, and then each talon. There are 6 talons, each weigh, let's say 8 pounds.
Okay, so 40 pounds.
40 pounds of rock beak. I'll print this out. There you go. Okay, yeah, so Michael, you and your floating horse made it down to the bottom. Your camp is over here. Obviously, the fire alarm went out forever ago. You guys put it out before you went to the thing, but there's still the pit. Your cart is here. There's no damage. There's a lot of snow and ice and buildup and shit like that. But your cart is
Do we
fine.
have any horses left? Because I'm seeing
No.
now that
That horse over there has been like this one died first. Well, this one died before Fluffykins. And that one looks like eaten and not skeletonized, but a lot of bone visible. And then another horse is completely missing. You don't know where it went.
Is that
Oh.
our cart? The one with the supplies?
Yeah, that's your
Oh.
cart. Yeah.
Oh. I thought you
So your
flew the
horse
horse
will,
all the way
other
up
than
here.
Michael's horse.
Okay.
Well, I look at Michael like, it seems all our horses have been eaten or disappeared. Can you help us lug our cart around until we get a new one?
We'll give you a share of the loot. I say than the bridge. That's not true. I'm
I
having my
suppose.
moment.
Yep. So Michael can approve of that. And yeah, there's no harm and difficulty or anything in hooking up the cart to the horse. So that's resolved. Let's turn back to one really quick. How are you reacting to your dead hellhound, and more touchingly, that's not a word, more depressingly, your dead horse,
Oh.
super dead, disemboweled horse.
It is a very dead horse indeed. And she's like, oh, I've lost more than just a friend today. I've lost a family member. She's just like crying, quite, almost comedically, but it's real for her, obviously.
Yeah.
And she's like hugging
Makes
her
sense.
other
I think
hellhound,
it's
her
worse.
surviving hellhound. He says, oh, and I'm sorry for you too. You lost your brother. Oh, I'm a
It just
terrible.
gives you kind of like a gentle nuzzle, but these are very stoic hounds. They don't really
Mm.
whine or complain too much. It just gives you a comforting nuzzle as much as it can.
Mm.
It doesn't burn you at all because of your connection to each other. No one else would really want to do what you do, though. Be very unpleasant.
So yeah, I did. So,
Darius
nice hug out.
gives you a moment and then comes back around the other side of the cliff and then looks down at you guys and says, yells down and says, "So what are we going to do?" Implying like, what are we going to do with the cart and the horse and everything? Like, you could ford the river with the horse and the cart to go across the other side. And then you guys could rendezvous on the far side of the pass.
I think, however we got here.
Yeah, you did survival checks to ford. You had Bjor's help, but you can do the same things. Just the DC will be a little bit harder because of no Bjor to help with water-related
Yeah, Bjorn
stuff.
could breathe underwater, and he was very strong.
Wow.
Yep.
We're up creek
So-
with on the wrong side of the stream. Okay.
Yeah. So what we're gonna do is, Michael, you need to do an animal handling check to keep your horse in check while you cross the river.
I mean,
Well, it wants to
is the
cover
bridge
something.
not stable enough?
Oh, it is. I'm just saying it's way higher than that. I mean, how are you guys gonna get the cart up to the bridge?
Hmm.
There's no way to do that. You'd have to ford the river and then meet up on the other side, on the northern side over here.
Lucian's
Wow.
actually going to look at Cole and say, "Didn't you have some sort of spell that raises earth or something? Maybe to cross a small section."
How did Michael get all the way over the bridge? Did he use the river too?
He floated down with your help of your featherfall. He just jumped over the side.
No,
of
I
the
meant
horse.
the coffin and his cart with when we first met him.
Yeah, he
Took a
came
different path.
he came from this northern side and went southward. That's what I'm saying. He went across the bridge from and the rock was not here at that time. He never saw the body. He never saw Fluffykins or anything like that. It was too stormy, and the Ostometric Fluffykins hadn't been taken yet.
Okay. I'll just continue. So yeah, let's just make it across.
Can I-
I can do enhanceability on someone if they need a strength.
Yeah, that's what I need specifically is an animal handling check from Michael to calm his horse down while it tows the cart across the river, and I need a survival check from either him or someone else that's helping him keep the cart over the side and everything.
Okay. Well,
So it doesn't
I've
like
got-
tip or fall.
What I was about to say is, can I change my prepared spells with a short rest?
I don't think clerics can do that. I think they have to change it on a long rest. Depends on the class. Like warlocks are very versatile in terms of being able to do that. Yeah, unfortunately, you need to take a long rest, I believe.
Okay, because I was going to use water walk.
A section called casting spells and preparation or something like that.
Okay. Do you have guidance as a cleric?
I do.
I
I-
think he took it.
no, I
He
don't.
recommending-
Oh, damn, that's a good cantrip, by the way. Okay, I've got a +4 to animal handling. If anyone's proficient, they could assist me to give advantage. And because I can't give advantage to you, I'm not proficient in it.
Okay.
I could give the enhance ability to give strength checks, and that's really all the help I can be at this junction.
Yeah, I'm checking to see if anybody has proficiency in animal handling. It doesn't look like anybody does.
Nope.
Nope.
No.
Yeah,
no
I
one
think it was
does.
just
Okay.
Bjorn 1.
So it would either need to be you can assist Michael because it's his horse. He doesn't need proficiency in it to be able to receive it. What I mean is, one, you can assist Michael in animal handling,
Mm.
even though you're not proficient in it because it's his horse.
Do you
I
want
should have
to?
reiterated that better.
Do you want to just do a
And then we
bonus
need to
to
do
it?
a
I mean, I
survival
do
check
have the
after
jack
that.
of all trades and all, but yeah.
I mean, you can't if you need permission from him to handle his horse for him
Oh,
rather
sure.
than him.
Okay, I'll assist on my side. Either that or
Alright, so
we
then Michael
both
just
do checks,
animal handling with advantage,
which is
And then-
effectively advantage.
yeah, and then we're doing a separate survival check. Who's going to be along the cart? It can't be Michael. I'm going to make somebody else do it. So either Cole or Lucian or one, it doesn't matter, is beside the cart,
Lucian
making
sucks.
sure it doesn't get in a rock or ditch or anything.
Lucian will try to use his strength to help whoever does the survival check, but he doesn't.
Survival check that will help if it gets hit, if it gets stuck in anything. So either one or Cole do a survival check.
Yeah, I
I've
can
got
do
the
survival.
+3. What do you got?
Okay. Cole has a 7.
Oh, there you go. You're much better.
So yeah, Cole. Okay, so that means we'll do it this way. Michael, go ahead and do an animal handling check with advantage. All right, good there. Now, Cole, do a survival check with advantage.
How?
Oof. All right, Lucian.
I rolled
do
a 1 and a 2.
Yeah, now that's unfortunate. Lucian, do a strength check, raw, no advantage.
I can give him
Unless
enhance
one,
ability.
yeah, if you give him enhanced ability, then yes.
Yes,
Oh,
I will
strength.
cast that.
It wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah.
Don't even.
Well, that's a
1 and a 2
that's a
as
save, not a
Yeah.
check. But okay.
It doesn't matter. It's this. He's not proficient in strength saves, so it doesn't matter.
I can.
Um,
Can I use my?
Actually, he is, so it actually would be -3. So,
Yeah, you're asking
Yeah.
for inspiration.
but actually, yeah, because it was already advantage. I'll let you roll one more, and make sure you click strength the button, not strength save.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got it. There you go. So you guys are fording the river. One of the wheels got stuck. Lucian gave it a good shove, especially with a little bit of help from one. You guys made it all the way across. Let's resolve the area and move on.
Woo.
So guys, we just casually killed a rock.
It
Yeah.
wasn't greatly casual, but yeah, we did do that. That was pretty badass. That was.
Okay, we're on the world map. How's
He said,
everybody
we
doing
just
for
casually
gaming?
killed a rock. He said, you insensitive bastard, I lost a hellhound. And a horse.
Yeah.
He just shrugs.
Yeah. All right. How are we doing for game energy? Is everybody good to keep going? I'm all right.
I'm good
Yeah,
to
I'm
keep
good to
going.
keep
if
going.
everyone
good.
Just double checking.
I'm good.
Okay, then we'll keep going. All right, you guys made it across Solinka Pass. You have completed Amber Temple. I mean, you're along this road. I figure you want to keep going along the road, but after that, what is your ultimate destination? Places that you know about are the winery over here, and the abbey over here.
Well, I figure we go to town, sell stuff, buy stuff, and then head out.
That's
Check
not
in
a
on the
bad
townspeople.
idea.
Yeah. Then
Okay.
Michael did tell you the political disarray of Valaki after your departure.
Yeah.
So
Alright.
I would hope that the party would want to go there. And
I mean, I'm
Restore order.
I'm like especially bonded to the town of Alaki myself, but I'm not. I just don't believe you. It's in anarchy as much as you're saying. So
Yeah, you're just confident in your abilities to start revolutions. It's gonna take up a lot of distance.
I'm pretty
Something
sure
there,
there's
something.
not going to be any trouble.
All right.
yeah, the victors of Valaki, that took me longer than it should have to come up with in regards to
Alright,
the
so
party name.
12.8 miles. How far can you guys go with the horse? But everybody else is not riding a horse, so that slows you down. Give me a second.
You can go as fast as the slowest person.
Yeah, we're going to probably need a new horse. I doubt the war horse is suited to push the cart that much if he's freed up for combat.
Yeah, Lucian's gonna pick up his own horse at some point when we go back to town. Because he's tired of walking. And hopefully
I'm looking for the adventuring. Here we go. Travel pace. Now it's the vehicle. Normal, you can go 3 miles an hour at a normal pace. You want to go at a fast pace? That gives you a -5 penalty to passive wisdom, so you're more vulnerable to ambushes. But you can go 4 miles an hour.
not
I don't
really
think
a
we're in.
but
Yeah, I don't think we're in a rush.
Yeah, there's no
Yeah.
need.
Alright, so 3 miles an hour. That means it will take, it was 12.8 miles. So it'll be 4 hours ish. That means we need to do at least one random encounter check.
Sure. We could take it
See,
anyway.
Every
We're pretty good shape.
hour, I'm gonna make a
Yeah.
potion every hour.
Yeah. Are you riding? That means you need to be riding in the cart.
Okay.
So yeah, that reminds me. Who's where? So we got Michael on his horse pulling the cart, holes in the cart as well. We got one other spot in the cart for one person. Everybody else has to be walking.
Lucian would opt to take a short rest in the cart. At least some.
Okay. I will then that if that's how it ends up, then one. There's a band of 4 people. Actually, Darius is
One
fine.
and
Yeah. So one and Darius are walking along the side. Cole, you can do a short. You can make a potion, and Lucien, you can do a short rest.
And while he's short resting, he'll just make a stick.
Yeah, and I'm gonna
I gotta
do
heal too.
along.
You're doing a short
random
rest.
counter
Do you want a little bit of music?
Yeah, you got like a short rest healing stuff, right?
I've got.
Yes. There's no random encounter, so go ahead and.
I doubt I could also do medic kit while I'm walking, but I can certainly
No.
sing it and
Yeah.
do that on the way.
Yeah, you can sing while you're walking or while you're moving along.
Play, yeah.
All right, so yeah, you can do a hit die plus 5, or however many hit die you want plus 5.
No? I think I'm still full health. I don't think that rock hit me at all.
Yeah, I'm
They
still
never saw
pretty good for health.
I'm at full. I'm good.
Okay.
Well, at least full until
Yeah, you're using the short rest to get back to your resources more so
Yeah.
than.
Yeah.
All right.
Because it's like
That's-
warlock.
That's better.
All right. So yeah, you get 14 health. Yeah, that's right. The person. All right. And you guys arrive in Valaki.
You're gonna love
Looking
it
very
here,
different than you
Michael.
guys
It's
before.
it's a beautiful place. There's never any trouble, and I see the chaos. It's like, oh fuck.
As far as what the town actually looks like, it's not like it's on fire and crazy. It's actually not all that different than what you guys have normally seen in terms of normal foot traffic, normal talking, no like running around or anything. It's fairly typical. Let me go to the lucky map. What else is going on? As far as you don't know the politics yet, we'll get to that. But there's no active crime or anything that you see right now. You just see people talking, walking around, normal business, nothing too dramatic there. They all kind of look at you though with various expressions of some of contempt, some of curiosity, and some of forgiveness, or not forgiveness, gratitude. That's the right word. All right, let me move people around.
Is anyone we know, like Steve the Guard or anything, coming by?
All right, so Lucian and one and Cole. What I gotta delete that because it's old, and one I gotta delete that because it's old. Darius, and then where's Bior? I don't see him.
He's in the market.
He's over at.
Yep, he's underneath something else. He's dead. All right.
But yours dead? No.
No, wait.
Oh my god!
All right, so Cole and Mike. Big Michael.
Big Michael.
Big.
All right.
Hello, I've come here to shop.
Yep. All right. You're all at the entrance on the western side. Yeah, some people are looking at you with contempt, like, oh, it's them again. And some of them are like, oh, yeah, they're back. The heroes.
The victors of Valaki.
Yeah.
The victors.
Yeah, it's a various glances and expressions. So what are we doing? Where are we going? What do we want to do?
I think selling all the stuff from the party.
Yeah, or as much as you can.
Oh,
That would
sure.
be a good priority. Beyond that, like along the way, you're going by the church. Anybody going to the church?
Oh yeah, I'll go to church. Sure.
I
Yeah,
am.
we'll visit
I'm gonna
old
say hi to
Saint-
Father.
Yeah.
I want to see what he thinks of this. My third eye.
Oh god, that'll be an interesting conversation. Oh, I
Yeah,
forgot to put
Michael-
one on the map.
Michael would, he already visited the cleric there on necessity. He wouldn't visit there again because they're
Okay.
the deity there is like light and whatnot.
Yeah. Not
Yeah.
exactly on the same page.
Sigmar,
You're not
isn't
an
it?
evil
We're
deity.
not at odds, but we're
No,
not like
you're not.
it's like Catholics
Yeah.
and Mormons,
It's a Sigma,
Yeah.
is it not?
and I'm a Mormon. I would
Yeah. Yeah. Specifically, have you disclosed who you worship? Yeah, I think you did. You say you're a cleric of blank?
Yeah, he said he's Hades, right?
Yeah, he said Hades.
Yeah, Hades.
Okay. Yeah, he disclosed the cleric of Hades, and this is a Church of Lathander. So, boy, not really on the same page. So everybody else is inside the church. Michael, what do you want to wait outside, or do you want to go somewhere else while they're here?
I mean, I guess I could do a little shopping,
All right.
like
Are
penance.
you much of like a drinker? Does Michael drink alcohol, or does he not care?
No, yeah, it wouldn't be like he doesn't. They wouldn't have vices. Like with the character that I was thinking of, I was initially thinking like a creepy kind of like, "Hey guys, how's it going?"
So a
But,
brothel goer.
I'm thinking more of Michael as a Constantine, the movie.
Okay. Yeah.
So I would go and get a pipe because it was damaged. It was snapped during the scruffle with the hoodlums that tried to berate me.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
essentially that's all I do is just get a pipe and some tobacco and just
And
hang out.
specifically, I'll just leave you next to the church because I don't think you would want to go off on your own. I mean, where do you want to go anywhere to smoke? That's my question.
Yeah, no, I'd just go there and come back and wait outside. And I'm assuming the cleric, if he sees me, he'd recognize me as like, oh, hello.
All right, then we'll do what's going on in the church.
Yay!
As far as what's going on in the church, he sees you all enter in, and everybody that he sees there, he recognizes that he acknowledges that Bjor isn't there, but Bjor was one of his favorite people, so he doesn't make a point of it. And he,
It's true.
who is leading the conversation? Like who's in front?
I just imagine we all
Probably
walk
not.
in and wait for him to address us, I suppose.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm just okay. Yeah, you're right. I guess he wouldn't really. Nobody would speak for anybody else there. He just greets you all as a group.
Oh, how's it going? How have Finn's been? Is it?
He says, things are going interestingly.
You seem a bit tense. Is it the third eye? Yeah.
He he doesn't really acknowledge that too much. I mean, he does obviously see it, but he doesn't make a point of. He doesn't like to criticize people because he knows the reputation of religious individuals to be self-righteous,
yeah.
and he doesn't want to be perceived that way. So, although he is curious and slightly critical, he doesn't may bring it up. But then he talks about the goings on of the local politics and says that the nobles have continued to put up some resistance to the locals in terms of not wanting to give too much power to the people, thinking that the general citizenry doesn't know
What's
all the
best?
details it takes to run the city. Yeah, they don't necessarily have a good grasp of what it takes to run something of this magnitude.
Okay.
They're both kind of right. They're right and they're a bit arrogant at the same time,
Yeah,
and also being manipulative and trying to have power for themselves.
and
But
with one already
Yeah,
not
they-
liking like noble status people, she says that those bosses. Is there going to be some sort of trouble between us? I really don't want to have to fight the nobles to keep us independent from, especially from Strahd.
Yeah.
They seem perfectly happy to see Strahd in charge of the place, and now they're unhappy.
yeah, he says, I don't think we're at the point where we need to worry about them in the same way.
Hmm.
One second.
I'm a
Sorry about that. He says we're not at the point where we need to worry about violence. They haven't been that resistant or that
Mhm.
aggressive, but they are dead set on making sure they have a position at the table. And it's looking like what we're going to be going with is representatives broken up into different like sectors
Specialties,
of the
yeah.
like specialities in the city
Yeah.
in the town.
Yeah.
So like the nobles and their representatives.
Mark.
Yeah, like some sort of business person, like
Yeah.
a commerce head. Then we got,
Religious
like,
security,
yeah.
all that jazz.
yeah, exactly, all that kind of stuff, and they're all going to be appointed and such by their respective communities.
Yeah.
Democracy.
Yeah.
Democracy. It's
Uh,
beautiful.
As far as how much the power remains even and all that, they haven't gotten to. It's only been a matter of days, maybe a week at most, as far as since you threw in everything into chaos. So it's not like they can write out a constitution in that
No,
point.
no.
They're still in the conversing stage, but that's what they're looking at right now. And he says it's looking like, kind of unsurprisingly, he doesn't say like as a point of arrogance, but it's kind of just on his face that he's going to be the kind of a religious
Position.
overseer as
Yeah.
well as general like outreach and community.
Yeah, community leader
representation.
based. Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
the
that-
community trusts him. They look to him to look out for the rest of them.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
makes sense.
Yeah.
What else does he say? I don't really know if there's anything else to say. He says security right now is a bit rough. There have been a few different burglaries going on, and from just people taking advantage of the lack of guards in the.
Is
in
there
the
anything anything important? They didn't rob you, did they? I mean,
He shakes his head and he's like, "No, they haven't come here. They probably know better than that. They wouldn't go well for them. He doesn't mean as a threat. He means as like community reputation wise.
yeah.
Well,
But
at
no,
least
it's mostly between different residences, like the poor going after other members of the poor, like maybe the middle class at most. But yeah,
I mean, at least you guys aren't getting attacked by wolves anymore. So
yeah,
Or random
Um,
executions.
yeah.
Is there anything incredibly serious? Has there been any like serious scaled riots? Has there been any, assassination
No.
attempts or anything? Nothing like that. No. Okay.
No, nothing like that. Nothing that dramatic.
Okay. Well, if there's anything of that level, we'll be happy to help. But smaller concerns, we unfortunately do have more important issues to deal with, like stopping Strahd and whatnot. But
He
No-
says he kind of he stopped leaning off against the pillar that he was against moments before.
Yep.
And nods politely and says, "Well, if there's anything you need from me, just
Oh.
ask."
oh no.
Lucian says, "I need holy water." He holds out his hand.
He needs holy
Uh,
water. I point to him.
He says, as far as that is concerned, we might have made some more since you last came to me. You have to give me a moment to check. With that, he nods again and goes and speaks to one of his, I guess we call her a nun, and asks about that same question. He comes back a minute or so later, holding, let's just say, 3 vials. And what's the normal cost of holy water? Let me check.
I think it's 5 gold each.
It's not too expensive. Just, holy water H. Holy water, 25 gold apiece.
Ah,
So,
well,
yeah.
a tinsy bit more.
Yeah, 25 gold apiece. And he says, unfortunately, I have to charge full price.
He gives him the gold.
We're low on
Seven.
materials.
He
Okay.
gives him some.
All right.
I said,
Yeah,
well,
you get
well
the
these are
vials.
hard times for us
Your
all.
Donation to the church is appreciated.
I was literally about to donate some money to the church. I would say it's hard times for us all. Here, this is all the gold I have. I hope this helps the other orphans and whatnot. I hand him eight gold pieces.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, one is extremely noble.
Oh, I mean, she loves this town. It's the bond she has. She cares.
Yeah, I'm
about
just
it.
saying this is all the gold you have. I don't know if you should have worded that correctly, but
That's all the
You
gold
don't
I
know that.
currently have on me.
I thought you guys split all your money. Well, yeah, whether or not you actually.
We haven't
yeah,
divided
no.
it yet.
I
Yes.
I felt.
Yeah, you did so in a mechanical sense, but yeah, as far as the 1,500, whatever.
We haven't sold this stuff yet, so that.
Yeah, but that was purely gold pieces. What I was
Yeah.
talking about. That was currency, raw currency that was able to be
Yeah.
split immediately.
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
phrase it as just give you 8 gold pieces. It's still
Yeah.
pretty generous.
You make gold all the same. Yeah, and he kind of opens his eyes and and as far as a raw donation, that is a little high. Not like high, but
Yeah.
like nowhere near what the nobles give on a consistent basis. But it's a lot. So
Shit, I just gave him 75.
yeah, but it was more of an exchange of goods for
That's
materials. He charged you pretty much full price, small profit, tiny profit. Anyway, he takes the gold into his hands and he nods multiple times in gratitude and he says, "Thank you, my child." And he kind of backs up slowly, nodding his head multiple times still, and then turns and returns to his flock, as they
Now.
would say.
Now, where's that worker boy? I'd love to surprise him with this third eye. Nah. That would be a scene out of game, but yeah.
Yeah.
Leaves.
All right. Next would be the shop, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I'm
feel
gonna go
like
sell
we
stuff.
Oh yeah, I take it I didn't see anything with the Eyes of the Grave as I patrol the perimeter of the church.
Sure. Yeah, you use that, and no, there's no undead in the church, in the graveyard specifically.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't sense any nearby. Yeah, that would be a big deal. Maybe then, and just with a lack security, that would be known about or mentioned. So let's put you guys over by the shop.
Hmm.
That's not quite far enough, but now we are all in the
Yay.
shop area.
Excellent. So, what stores are open? Are they any damage seen?
Yeah, what
any?
time of day would be? Let's say by now it would be the later evening, and the stores are just about to close, but they have not yet closed.
I assume my first stop is to sell the weapons to blacksmith. I think that's an easy start. Yes.
Yeah, as far as let me look at the
Yeah, I was
the
gonna
party packet hasn't been updated with the stuff from the bag of holding, so let me go look at the bag of holding. Yeah, you guys have to decide on what specifically you want to try to sell, and I can tell you how much you can.
Everything.
I was gonna say.
But yeah,
most
you
of
might
the
as well
stuff in
pick the stuff we
party
want to
pocket-
keep, and then sell the rest. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just that I'm gonna have to give you like $1 limit and say like you can sell X amount of gold worth of stuff, and you're gonna have to keep the rest for now.
I assume maybe the
'cause you're not-
guards
because
might
you're-
want to buy some.
Buy weapons?
Buy weapons, yeah. They use weapons. Guards use weapons.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just thinking the armor you took some of the stuff in, but it wasn't like all taken, and they haven't had a problem with supplies. But I get your point in terms of wanting to try to sell them. That might work, but that's not something I've considered. You do have a lot of like warhammers and war picks and stuff like that.
I kind of remember Bjor taking as much weapons as he
Yeah.
could during the revolution
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
giving it
I
to
said
the people.
I
So
dumped them out, but they
the
didn't.
people have these weapons, not the
Not
guard.
everybody took a weapon. Not everybody was part of it. But you're right that a lot of them are missing, and the armory was emptied mostly by you guys. Not entirely, but mostly. And then most of those weapons are gone. But the guards had the weapons they had on them when they left. They didn't just.
Yeah.
They left the scene. The guards that were alive, they had the weapons they had. And let's say they got like one or two more volunteers to serve as guards recently. They have weapons. Nobody's lacking in basic weapons. They don't have anything reserved, though. You're right about that. They only have what they have on them. So restocking the armory may be a good idea. But all the same, I was specifically referring to the valuables, the 11,945 gold. That that amount of gold is going to be really limited right now, and that's all valuable stuff. That's like gems and gold stuff.
Yeah, we really need to talk to one of the noble representatives, because I'm sure they're the ones who supplies the guards, yes?
Yeah, they would. Specifically before it would be the Baron. Technically he was a burgomaster, but yeah. Baron, he worked out how the guards got arms.
Oh
and-
yeah. Well, they're probably lacking a sponsor at the moment. I assume the nobles would step in for that, and we could work out a deal that they could have a seat as long as they pull their weight when it comes to finances. Yeah. But yeah,
I kind of had a question.
Okay.
Mark was saying. So while they do the sell, can some of us go buy stuff? Like
Yeah.
anything?
Yeah, you can
Like fire
find
horses.
anything. Yeah. Horses are for sale at the stable. They know. I don't think they probably don't have any war horses, but they do have riding and draft horses. Normal prices, as you see in the PHB. If you need a reminder, I can pull it up really quick.
Yeah. I was
sorry to
gonna
ask
try
again, but how much gold do we get for shares?
Right away, I think it's 1,155 or 500. I think it's 1,500 something.
1,100.
It
I
was
wrote
in-
down a Discord, but I didn't write in Discord. I wrote it in fucking
55.
this chat, which was a bad idea. So give me a second. I'll look through the archive. I think it was 1,552.
Sounds like
1,552.
Yeah, I can't exactly remember. It was at least 1,000 something. All the way back before the rock.
I mean, did anyone else put it in there?
I just added it to my goal. I don't know
Yeah.
how much.
Yeah.
I edited it.
Yeah, they
You
added
already
it
had-
directly, and yeah.
Mixed with the
So-
stuff they had prior, yeah.
It was before you guys fought the vampires. Because specifically, you were trying to look for gold to. No, it was after the vampires because you were trying to figure out how much gold you had to do the ink. So after the vampires. Okay. Where-
Actually, it started here in the Discord
Oh, I thought I didn't know I put it in Discord.
on the February 25th post. How there's the total.
Yeah,
that was
no,
that was
that's not as
Accurate. That's got
Accurate.
Bior's share.
yeah.
no,
it
no,
has
no,
Bjorn's
that's
share
that's what I'm
as
saying.
well as,
There's a total divided by 5, and so just divide
Divided
that
by
total
4.
by 4.
Ah, that involves
it's
math, though.
Not, yeah, but I got two separate figures here. We got gold, which would be I have the amount that I had before. I could just essentially this is what I had before. Do the total again because we're not selling the valuables yet. We're not splitting that gold yet. So 2,425 gold in silver plus 3,300 gold in electrum plus 500 gold in gold divided by 4. Yeah, 1,556. That's what it was.
1,556. Okay.
Yeah, that's how much gold you have on you, like actual gold pieces.
Can I convert the gold into platinum to save?
Of course you
weight?
can. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That'd be really annoying otherwise. Yeah. So I'll just write that down for one last time to make sure we never forget again.
So that's. Apparently, I already had a couple of platinum pieces already. So 15.
Yeah, there we go. I wrote it down. 1,556.25 gold pieces per person. Only the
100
currency.
150
All right. So that
platinum.
means that going back to
There
Oh,
horses, which was
it's okay. I looked it up. I don't. It's on. So it's 50 gold for a draft horse, 75 for riding.
sounds about right.
Yeah, could this just be all about
Never.
selling, and then we can do the shopping in text? Because that takes a long time to do
I mean,
shopping
there's something
in
that's
game.
not very hard, and that you have 11,945 gold pieces in terms of valuables,
Yeah.
and I'm not going to let you sell more than.
Market value, but some
I don't know.
places will not
Let's
have
just- let's
it
just-
available, so we're still going.
Let's just put a limit on 4,000 gold right now.
So essentially, if we split it between, are we splitting it between all 5 of us or just 4 of us?
4 of you, because Yeah, Mark said doesn't get any because he
Aye.
didn't earn it. But also,
You kind of helped
missing
with the
some stuff
bird.
because Bjorn stole it. I know, but Bjorn stole it. I mean, if you want to give it to him, sure. I'm just saying he was not there when you guys ran into the treasure room. That was not his stuff. And Bjorn stole the heavy shit, so you're lacking the vases.
Didn't you take that into account last time when you calculated it?
No, I did not. Never gave a figure from before about the valuables. I gave it.
Oh.
That's the currency. Those are two different things.
Okay.
So let me. He took the statues, the ingots, the vases. Yeah.
As long as we have the little toy chariot.
Alright.
So okay, we get another 1,000 from stuff we can sell, essentially, 4 of us.
Yeah. Don't do anything with that yet, because I can give you a figure in just a second.
And it'll depend what we sell as well.
I'm just gonna go down the line in our party pocket and
Alright.
just sell things until I hit that number.
Exhaust the.
Okay. So what? Yeah. All right. Now I have an absolute total figure. So you have 9,095 gold pieces in valuables. That's left after what Dior stole.
And so,
Which is like he stole like essentially 2 to 3 grand.
He didn't steal it. It was his cut.
I was about to say it sounds about the same as we got. Yeah.
About yeah. So then you can only sell of 9,095. I'm only letting you sell 4,000 of it. So that leaves 5,095 gold pieces in valuables. Let's just write it down that way because that'd be way less annoying than trying to like piece out what each like what you specifically sold, like selling the gold chariot or selling whatever. That would be
yeah.
really irritating. So.
Yeah.
9,095 gold pieces in valuables is what you have to sell. You can sell 4,000 of it, so you have 5,095 left.
Yeah, let's just do that. And then
Yeah.
each of the 4 people get 1,000.
Okay. So doubly clarifying, I get 1,000 more gold right now.
Yes.
Yep.
Right.
Everybody gets 1,000 more gold right now. Again, that does not apply to Michael, who is relatively poor. Actually, you notice the guy has some nice stuff. He has like visibly, you can see that he has like some decent armor. He has his spear looks of a great quality. Obviously,
So
he has
like
a war
Michael,
horse.
how are you doing for gear? Do you need us to spot you any equipment you might need?
Yeah, if you die, maybe.
If we die,
So, okay, another question.
Yeah.
Is there is there a place in town where we can get things +1 or that not something?
yeah,
The
magical.
smith can do. No, he can't. He's not a magical smith, so. No,
Any
there isn't.
enchantress?
He can silver, and he might have something for sale that is magical that he like came by or worked on for like a long time of his life. But
Mm.
remember, he had that spear. I think it was. It was like a spear that shot lightning.
Yeah, Bureau wanted that.
Yeah, I don't think he
Okay.
ended up getting it.
I'll revisit that because I don't know what it was. What was
Yeah,
it?
it was a spear that shot lightning bolts. I don't remember exactly what it was.
Okay, well
And that's
we'll
like-
go to him and see what gear he might have.
Yeah. Yeah.
Specifically,
We'll go
any
to him
magical
next.
items.
I'm just
Yep.
keeping track of all this stuff I buy at a tab. Send it to you.
Yeah, that's fine. You can find everything on the adventuring gear page here. That's not a
Yeah.
problem. And
Yeah.
the horses that are not draft horses or not war horses can be bought here.
Right. I just bought a draft, or not draft, or yeah, draft. Yeah,
Well,
you just can't buy a war horse.
we could always go down to the stables. They're somewhere here. Yeah, right there.
Yep, the
That's what
stables
he's saying.
have. Yeah, that's what I was getting at. They have draft and riding horses here. They don't have anything else. I mean, they have ponies if you want a pony.
Nah, I'm getting a draft horse.
Yeah, they have donkeys, mules, horses, draft horses. riding horses and ponies. And they also have all the barding and stuff you can put on a horse, like literal barding, bridles, bits,
I'm gonna
beads,
buy all that.
saddles.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Straddles, riding straps, yeah.
yeah, it's all on page
Horseshoes.
157.
Oh,
I got
that's
it pulled. But okay, so the Smith guy.
Yep.
Let's go.
He has every basic weapon. He can silver anything for normal costs. You know, it's 100 gold piece per weapon. And then he has something for sale. Let me look for a spear. I can't remember the exact name of it, but I'm looking for it now. It's like a lightning spear or something like that. Javelin of Lightning, I think it was.
Yeah.
Yep, that's what it is. A Javelin of Lightning.
So this is what I was hoping to avoid the shopping part, because it takes a long time, and I feel like we can do this in text. I asked the GM
Yeah,
about it.
I know, but they don't know what's available. I told you I said everybody can buy basic shit, and that's fine. You could do that. But as far as magical shit, the only thing that's available by him is a Javelin of Lightning.
Javelin of
So that's
Lightning.
pretty much it here.
It could ask him if he knows any other locations we might be able to buy magic gear.
He's a blacksmith. I'm sure he's just in the smithy all day.
Yeah, he's not really aware outside of his own basic supplies. I mean, you know, he gets his iron and steel shipments.
Mm.
He doesn't know of any other shops. Barovia is not a really rich place. It's not like Waterdeep or Neverwinter or something like that where they can.
Oh, let's see.
Yeah,
I'm
but
fairly familiar. I'll have like a think to myself, and can I do a history check to see if I can think of any places
Sure,
that might have magic?
Yeah, well, depending on what you roll, I'll give you a better answer.
Question. How much was this javelin?
No, you
I'm
don't
pretty sure that was Ibiza. Yeah.
How much was the javelin?
That I think it was 500. Back when 500 meant something.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I think it was a couple thousand.
Oh,
Because
was
we
it?
were at a couple thousand for a while, yeah.
I mean, it's a uncommon type. Yeah, uncommon. Then no, uncommon could be 500 to.
Oh,
About
uncommon's higher than 500, I believe.
It at the bottom end of uncommon
Right.
rarity magic items.
must
is
have-
500.
Must have got a lot of gold because I left Bior at like 3,000 something gold.
Yeah, you got
Yeah.
a bunch from the werewolf cave though. Like he took
Yeah,
all.
and you definitely
that is true.
didn't come back there.
You wanna
I don't think he came back.
Split the difference and say about 2,000.
I'm gonna say it costs because let's say let's do a persuasion check. Who's trying to buy it? That matters. Who's specifically trying to buy it?
Lucian doesn't really want it anymore. It doesn't look as nice as he thought it was.
Okay.
But if someone else wants to go for it, Lucian's.
Yeah, I
good.
just don't know why you were interested in a javelin in the first place. You have a fucking gun.
Yeah, I thought it was something cooler where it was like a lightning spear.
Well,
I mean, it is pretty cool, and it was good for Bior, but
it's
when you
a
have
javelin. I can have it in one hand, yes?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
javelins
ask
are
him.
one-handed melee slash.
It looks pretty nice, but I've been with this rapier for a long time. I've kind of got attached to it. How much you selling that for? Charisma check.
Do a persuasion. Yeah. Wow, you rolled really well. He'll charge you only $1,000.
$1 grand? Oh, well, that sounds very reasonable. I'll take that. I hand him 100 platinum pieces. And it's like, there you go, good dwarf.
He kind of looks you over at first because you look kind of simple and plain. At first, he's like
It's
kind
a
of
child getting a lightning javelin.
Yeah, exactly. It's like he's had that in his inventory for so long, and you just come in here and you're like, "Yeah, I'll take that." So yeah, sure, go ahead and add that to your inventory.
Okay.
It's like a teenager getting a bear at 50 cal.
So,
Yeah.
what is it?
Yeah.
+1 javelin? Or is there anything else
It's a
attached?
javelin. It's a javelin of lightning. You can look up the compendium. I think it is considered a +1. Checking really quick. Yes. Wait, is it +1?
If it's in the
It's a
compendium,
magic
can you
weapon.
drag it in?
I I don't know how to do that.
You just click on the word on the item and drag it in, specifically
Like
under the
this.
items page.
Ah, this will work. That kind of worked.
Okay, well,
Yeah, it didn't look-
I can get the spelling from that. Okay, continue.
Yes, from what I could tell, it doesn't seem to be a +1, but it does have all those other effects.
yeah. You can throw it once and make it do a cool thing.
Yeah. And it can do its lightning effect once per day.
There it is. Javelin of Lightning on the inventory. I found it.
Ooh. Oh, I would like that.
You would like that?
Simple weapon. I can use that. But I'm not going to
Yeah.
ask a child that has been lying to me from the get-go to, hey, can I get that?
You can
Yeah,
have
we
it.
we do not have a rapport, so
No.
Michael would not. He would be envious. He'd be like, "Oh, wow, shit, that's pretty nice."
I'm not going to use it all the
Hey.
time, by all means. I'll.
If you die, I'll
can,
just
If
take
if
it
you
off
can
your
think
corpse.
of a nice way to ask me, sure, sure, I'd part with it. You
Yeah,
could be
I
like,
looked it up.
you
It's
know, I
not a
could be
+1
quite
weapon,
effective with
but
that.
It is magical. I'll look in your image really quick and say
It's
like,
not magical?
Javelin. Yeah, it is magical. It is not a +1.
What are you doing?
that I can-
Yeah. I'm seeing it in the
It says
compendium. now.
Plus
just
3?
so
That
that-
sounds really, really overpowered for 1,000.
It's,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean,
You might be right, Shane. It might have been 500. Just Bior just got a lot of gold
I'm
in the
sorry.
meantime.
I lost sound for a while there. I didn't hear you guys talking for a while.
No, you're okay. We weren't losing too much importance. I adjusted your sheet for the Javelin of Lightning to make sure that it's magic piercing damage, not just piercing. So when you attack something that has resistance to piercing, you won't worry about it.
Okay.
But it is not a +1 weapon.
It's listed as plus 3. That sounds really cheap for 1,000.
Where is it listed for +3? I don't
It
see
says
that.
it in this description.
I don't see that literally anywhere on this list. The Javelin of Lightning. I can
Right
do
at
the
the
entire-
right. Hang on.
I don't see the plus.
Yeah, you click on the list details. And
Yeah.
it says plus 3.
I mean,
Oh.
you dragged it over, but that's.
Yeah.
I mean, you're proficient in it. That's probably why.
Yeah. Okay.
It's not a +3 weapon. It's because you're proficient in simple weapons.
Okay, that's probably it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, if it was
So,
+3 as
is
a
it-
weapon, that'd be.
So it's not
ridiculously
magical. It
hard.
wouldn't have like overcoming resistances.
It does do magical damage. It doesn't give you a +1 to damage or a +1 to attack.
Okay.
Yeah, essentially think of it as a silver javelin that does the lightning stuff.
Yeah, yeah. That's a very good way of looking at it.
Okay, that's pretty cool. And like I said, if
Yeah.
you could say, "Oh, I could be pretty effective with that," yeah, if you want to try to approach me in that angle. But yeah, for now it's fine.
Yeah, Michael and Juan do not know each other very well. I don't see Michael speaking up and saying, "Hey, that's not bad," buddy buddy kind of thing.
Yeah, no, I really, as far as the party goes, I dislike one the most because of her deceit upon
The feelings mutual.
initiating
I assure
conversation.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wasn't this Smith guy working on something for Bior?
He was.
Yeah, he took the musket and was trying to like reverse engineer it / improve it, and we never resolved that because before he could do that, Bjorn now isn't a
He
part
was
of it
putting
anymore.
a scope on it, wasn't he?
Well, yeah. Since Bior's gone, Lucian's
I think
just
so.
gonna-
Yeah.
That's exactly what he was doing. He gave him a spyglass and was like, "Hey, could you put this on this thing? I seen
Yeah.
people on crow nests and ships use these."
Yeah, you're right about that. All right. Yeah, you can ask about that.
Yeah. I'm
He
just
would
gonna
sell
be
it back to you. Obviously, he's not going to give it to you.
like- Right. Yeah. I figure. But Lucian's just gonna ask him about it, see what the status is. He got it to work.
He gives you a big smile, big fat smile. This guy's kind of a little chubby, not like really heavy. You know, most Smiths are always beefy
Thick.
boys.
Yeah.
Thick. Yeah. He pulls out the musket from like behind he kind of pulls his hand back behind like a little separate room that's in the back, and he grabs the musket and he pulls it back, and it's like all polished, nice, looks great. It has this nice bronze spyglass attached to the top of it, like a sniper scope. It looks great. And it lines up with a sight on the front that's he's made a bit taller, so he can actually take advantage of its magnification, which isn't too great. You weren't able to get very powerful scopes in the
Oh yeah, no, it's pretty basic. Yeah.
We're talking like 2 times at most, but it's nice and it offers it better.
So how much?
Javelins are one-handed, yes. He says, and they were fighting. It was over the javelin, and he was initially talking about like a 1,500, somewhere between 1,000 and 1,500 gold
for the
javelin. So I would say for the musket, even though it's a basic musket, this is going to make it, mechanically speaking, it's going to make it going to be a +1 attack. Let's just make it. I could just make it a +1. But I don't want to make it magical. So it's not a magical.
right.
Yeah.
It's just +1 because it's better.
Yeah, it's gonna be +1 to attack musket. That's how much your muskets normally. I'm gonna look at my normal cost really quick at my firearms section. Hold on a moment. Muskets are typically 500 gold pieces. All right, then.
To
This
save
one
us some
is
headache, though, the ammunition would be dependent on if it's a magical attack or not.
Yeah, I know. The ammo determines whether. Well, that depends on the version of the game. In this game, magical weapons do even ranged weapons do magical damage, because you can't have magical ammo anymore. There's no such thing as like a arrow
Silver?
+1 or anything. That's not a thing anymore. That used to be a thing. It's 2.5 and shit, but the Pathfinder still is. But anyway, so like if you had a magical musket or whatever, it would do magical damage. But in this case, it would not. That's why we do silvered bullets do silver damage.
Gotcha. Okay.
Oh damn.
But so he let it go for how much again?
I need to look at how much a spyglass costs. 1 second, because that actually has a value. So it needs to be at least those 2 things together. I hate they don't list prices on the compendium. It's so annoying. 1 moment.
One's like she swings the javelin around and it's like, oh damn it, this is not finesse, is it? This is useless to me. Like,
Yeah. I'm thinking the spyglass is essentially an
They're
8cog.
1,000. Yeah, spyglasses are 1,000. So they'll just charge you a little bit more. It says because you're the guys that brought it to me. I'll sell it to you at pretty much no profit. 1,600. So it's like just 100 on the 100 more than its value.
Lucian says, "That's okay. I have one of these." He pulls out his pistol, and then he asks him, "Do you have any other pistols lying around that I can buy?"
Remember that he has not worked on very many firearms in his life. That was like a special project.
yeah.
So no, he's not a gunsmith.
That rifle is literally the
So no,
first
he
one
doesn't.
he's handled.
Yeah.
Lucian says, "If I gave you this pistol, would you be able to make another one based on it?"
That would take some time. Again, he's not a gunsmith. He's got less mechanical ability than he does like smithing ability, which are different skill sets.
Ah,
You need
So
something
how-
like a major tinkerer or some kind, like a gnome.
is there a tinkerer in this town? Because I assume someone here made these.
To the toy
just don't
makers.
know.
They bought them. But you're right about the
Imports.
toy maker could maybe, if that would require some bribing on the toy maker's part to be able to put that together. But no, they bought the guns. They imported them. They didn't make them here. They make the ammunition, but they don't
Wait,
make the guns.
They imported them?
Yeah, they didn't make the guns here.
Is-
Guns are really sophisticated pieces of technology.
I think
we're
he's
talking-
asking like the
Oh.
magical cloud and all. But, yeah.
Yeah,
So the-
they,
So they like traded with the Vistani and
Yes.
got stuff
Mm.
from outside.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. I've heard of these things called guns. Could you get me this? I'll pay you this much money. Basani goes and just so comes back.
Ah.
That's,
Okay. Well, in
that's
that
how the
case,
commissar still works.
I guess I'll just buy as many silver bullets as you'll allow me to. From
I
this
do
guy.
want to give somebody a chance to use the rifle though, so I'm trying to think if there's any better stats I'm willing to give it. Making it a +1 weapon doesn't make any sense because he didn't imbue it in magic. But I can. Ooh, I know. I'll do two things. It gets +1 to attack, and it can critical on 19.
I say to him, what if you could modify that rifle to be a bit smaller, like a smaller pistol, like
Carbine.
Yeah, he can't make it. If you can't really go all the way down to a pistol size, but he can make it somewhere in between.
I'm just saying, so I can use it with proficiency. Like, can you modify it so I can use it with proficiency?
Like a blunderbuss, kind of.
That would require a different, larger barrel. It's not so
Oh.
simple.
Yeah, no, it'd be a carbine. You got
Yeah, it'd be a
rifle,
carbine, and unfortunately, no, you wouldn't have proficiency in that. There's no way to make that happen.
Okay.
It'd have to be one-handed rifle. But yeah, like I said, Lucian, 1,600 gold. It would be a +1. It would critical on 19.
I just don't know for 16. I'm probably not gonna use it all of that.
You already have a gun, so that's kind of. I don't know how to really
Yeah.
persuade you to get a new gun.
Yeah.
Michael would
Unless
want
it'd be
it,
a-
but my dexterity is 0, so
Yeah.
I would not be effective with it at all.
And also, you're not proficient in firearms.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Just remember, guys, any new
Yeah.
characters, gun shooter is open. Yeah.
Yeah, true. So there's this standing. Essentially, stat-wise, it's like a vicious musket.
Yeah,
Just
it's a
the-
new magical item to replace the javelin. If any.
Yeah. Yep. Vicious musket. We'll just call it that for now.
How
Okay.
many silver bullets would you allow me to buy from this guy?
At once, you would have to make them overnight, so like you guys would long rest here.
Hmm.
And then he said by the morning he'd be able to give you, trying to like visualize like a press, like a what are they called?
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember the word. Where you a mold? There we go, mold.
A mold.
Mold.
Yeah.
How many molds can you make at once of like musket size 50 caliber bullets, essentially, spheres. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's say 24.
Okay. I'll buy all.
And it costs at full cost.
I'll buy all,
Okay. That is fine.
and then
You
I'll
make-
buy 10 more normal bullets.
Okay. He has those immediately.
Okay. And then I ask him, can I trade you 2 silvered short swords for 1 silver rapier? Or would you want to buy?
Why?
Yeah, that would be fine.
Okay.
And wait, doesn't one have a spare one?
I
Oh,
do not have
you?
a spare silver. I have a spare
I swear-
rapier. I don't have a spare silver rapier.
Yeah, because I know somebody has a. Because you guys picked up a rapier. Yeah, a silver rapier with a pink glass hilt. You picked up in the treasure room.
Yeah.
And then you already had a silver rapier. Didn't
I
you?
already had a normal rapier.
Oh,
I thought. Did
yeah.
I?
That's right.
Oh, is
yeah,
that right?
he did.
Because you picked it up
Out of the
during the fight with the Burgomaster or the Baron.
Okay.
You got a fancy rapier off of him. So you should have. The party should have 2 silver rapiers.
But they're both the same mechanically.
Yeah, they're literally identical. So
Okay. Well,
there
literally.
is one in the party pocket. Is the answer?
This one has a fancy
Okay,
pink
well, I'm just
handle.
gonna
You cannot have
put
it.
my 2.
Yeah, do you want the one with the pink handle?
No, I'll let one keep that for now. I might want
Okay.
it later. But I'll just put my
Alright.
short silver swords in the party pocket and then replace them with the silver.
Okay, yeah, you can do that. I'll do that for
I like
Stu.
jokingly go to the blacksmith, like hand him the lightning thingamajig back, and it's like, I don't want it. Give me my money back. Don't want
He
it.
looks insulted, but he grabs it out of your hand and yanks it away, and just gives you like a glare, like fine. And takes the pouch that you handed to him and kind of pushes it into your chest, kind of shoving you back.
Yeah.
Don't waste my time, please.
It's not finesse. Unless you can make that into a finesse weapon, I can't really use it. I'm sorry. You really need to label these better.
He kind of just shrugs his shoulders and says, well, maybe one of you more capable fighters.
Oh,
would make
I'm
use.
capable of using it. It's just not as good as my finesse weapons. And who in our party would want such a weapon? It's useless. If you could name me a person who
it's
wants
fine.
it, I'll buy it right back and give it to him.
Yeah. Alright, so I'm putting all the shit back in here. Alright, so two super short swords are now in the, oh, jeez. Sorry, not feeling well. In the, party pocket. So, they're not in your inventory anymore, Lucy.
Yep, I took them out,
Okay.
and I added more
Alright.
silvered rapier.
Any more shopping? We've been shopping for a while, just to make sure.
Yeah, I mean, we got
I'm
the
good.
horse stuff. I got a horse and a cart, by the way. At the horse.
Another cart? Okay.
And I'm gonna put I'm gonna put the mirrors specifically in the back cart.
Okay, I mean, yeah, you can unhitch the cart from the war horse and put it on your.
Honestly, Michael doesn't want to carry around this other party's stuff, so you
Yeah.
can just take
Yeah.
the cart and get your money back.
Yeah.
I was assuming
Yeah.
someone else was gonna get a horse, and then I was thinking I'd have two.
Yeah, however you want to handle that in terms of you guys already had a cart, so if he doesn't want to hitch his cart to his horse, or your cart to his horse rather, then he doesn't have to, and you don't need to have a cart, and you can just return it, or never pay the money.
I
Is
can't
anyone
make
else
that kind
getting
of
a horse?
emotional. I can't make that kind of emotional investment. I'm sorry. Okay.
Well, if no one else gets a horse, I'll just take that cart then.
Yeah, I don't think anybody else is getting a horse. I'm not gonna speak
Yeah,
to Darius.
I'm gonna say that witnessing the child losing a horse and being distraught, she's been mourning very hard
Mm.
over the loss. How much is a mule?
Mule. A mule is 8 gold.
Done.
Then yeah, all right then. You buy a mule. Whether one will accept it, we shall see. But you buy a
Yeah,
mule.
way to downgrade my
Uh,
former. Nah, she'll love it.
I
It's
mean,
same.
yeah, it's a cute mule. but It's a
Absolutely.
mule. So it's a
Oh,
little bit more
It
honorary.
reminds me of Bior.
Actually,
It looks just
yeah.
like him.
Instead of getting a cart, I'm actually just gonna get a wagon to put on the back of.
Okay, then what are we doing with the original cart?
I was
Just
gonna
I
say,
need
we
to
could put it
know
on-
about that.
I was gonna say we could put it on the back of the mule. That way, it just
That would be up to 1, yeah.
Oh sure,
well.
absolutely. It's not going to do much else. I can hardly ride that into combat.
I was gonna say because then
Yeah.
the players can all ride in the back, the wagon. That way we can travel
Yeah.
just as fast.
Just making sure, yeah, the wagon is the most sophisticated thing. Yeah, it's a draft horse, 540 pounds. Yeah, I can handle that. I can pull that. Just double checking all the figures. So let me get this. I want to make sure I got this all straight. This would be Michael's war horse is not towing anything. The cart with the mirror is now being hauled by one's mule, and now there's also a wagon being hauled by Lucian's new draft horse.
Yep.
Right? I think I got that all right. Okay.
Yep.
That's a lot of animals. All right then. Then we're all good. Anything before we long rest and end the session?
Yeah, after leading the mule to one, saying sorry about your horse, he would ride off to the graveyard at night and cast Speak with Dead.
Okay. Yeah, and it's right around 9-10 p.m. at this point.
Lucian's gonna go check in with the other monster hunter in town to see if there's any other goings on that he needs to know about.
Rictavio. I like this.
Well, I want to see Octavia, but okay. I don't know if you invited others to come with you.
He just kind of leaves. I mean, you see him leave. He doesn't like sneak off, but he doesn't really say where he's going.
Okay.
You
I
can
just-
ask
And
him,
yeah,
but
then yeah, let's say one and Lucian go to Rictavio if Lucian doesn't shoo her away.
nah, he'll let her tail behind.
All right. Cool.
Once I get everything sold, I'm just gonna spend the rest of the day at the church using their herbalism services stuff.
Yeah.
Uh,
Make more potion.
I'll teach more to the acolyte there. That's helping me have some potions.
Nice.
I do
Yeah,
want to
I'll
get
dip-
some better armor though. How much is that medium plate mail? What is it? It's called half plate.
Half plate. Yeah.
Yeah, that's like
do you know
1500 gold.
that-
Right?
Does I suppose disadvantage on stealth checks?
Oh, yeah.
Or where?
All medium armor does.
Yep. Well,
Well,
yeah, I think
actually,
there's
yeah,
one
I'm wrong.
section,
I
but
am
yeah.
wrong. Most of them do not, but that one definitely does.
We have scale mail in the party pocket. of
Yeah, we
them.
may. As far as half plate costs 750 gold pieces, it's 15 AC plus your Dex mod max 2. So, yeah, 17 where it would max out.
Okay.
It
Well,
costs 750 gold, and it like scale mail imposes disadvantage on stealth.
yeah. So I might as well get the one extra AC. It's still the same disadvantage.
What are you wearing right now?
I think I'm wearing that scale mail because
Okay. If you're wearing,
I'm-
if you're wearing scale mail, it would be 1 AC.
yeah, I'll have to double check what I'm wearing because I'm not seeing it in the list right now.
Yeah, I don't know where your extra AC is then. Did you do that? Let's see, did it manually.
So I guess to
But
clarify,
either way,
there is
yeah.
no way to improve our arm, like more so
no,
than it.
there's no plus
Okay.
one in here. No.
Okay. Okay.
And yeah, you can't adamantine it here either, or mithril it here. You can't do any of that. They don't have
Okay.
those supplies.
Makes sense.
I
Yeah,
must
either
be.
they don't have the supplies, or they're incapable of doing it.
I must be wearing a
there
chainsaw
other-
because that's the only thing that would explain my AC count.
Yeah, what do you have in your inventory?
I still can't find it. I just.
Yeah,
Hmm.
looking for through.
There it
Yeah,
is, chainsaw. There it is. That's correct. That would be
Alright,
a
then
massive
yeah,
upgrade.
That's what you're wearing right now. So a chain shirt is medium. That would be 13 plus your dex.
Plus,
So then yeah, you'd go to if you go to half play, then it'd be 15 plus dex.
Yeah.
Max 2.
so it increased by 2. Absolutely worth it. Fantastic. So
Yeah.
minus 7.
But it costs 750 gold. Yeah,
750 gold.
it weighs 40 pounds. I'll drag it over to your inventory.
Does he want a couple of gold for the chainsaw, or does he not care whatsoever about second hand?
He will just take it for half price. So he'll take your chain shirt for 25.
Sweet.
He's not lacking in chain shirts, so he's not really
So
huge
25.
on.
So 725.
Yep. And I'll remove the chain shirt from your inventory, and I added the half plate to your inventory.
Thank
So
you.
you should have, yeah, now you have 19 AC because of your shield as well equipped.
725. So minus 70 platinum, minus 2 more platinum.
Alright, and then I'm gonna have. Let me look at something. Darius do something. What would make the most sense for him to do? You'd go with one in Lucian. That makes the most sense.
Mm-hmm.
So he does that. He's tagging along with you guys.
0.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that or he'd be at the tavern studying the spell book.
4,
Yeah.
Sipping a beer.
700.
Yeah.
Or orcs can't not have beer. So all right, so we're gonna do the speak with dead first. Anything you're looking for in particular, Michael? Or
No.
okay,
I
so-
pick a grave
Yeah.
and pull up my shovel, which I have in my inventory, and I dig up a grave and open the.
Okay, this is interesting. Yeah, it's late enough at night. But I'm gonna make you do a stealth check.
Yeah, to see if
Yes.
Cole notices me or the Padre. Yeah.
It's mostly the Padre. I don't know if Cole can give a shit, but Cole might notice. I don't know if he'll say anything.
Might have to knock out this Padre, guys.
I was gonna.
Yeah, it happens.
Well, as soon as one
Oof.
finds out you can talk to dead people, you're gonna have an interesting conversation with her.
Yeah, you have a disadvantage, unfortunately, because of the half blade.
I have character inspiration, which I'm going to use.
Okay, this is very important to you. Then it goes back up to 10. Because it becomes a normal roll from disadvantage.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna find a normal human being that'd be 8. So all 8s. So I'll just roll a d20 minus 1. I think that will work. Yeah. Oh,
Shit.
no. He notices something. I'm going to be generous to a point. He notices something coming from the graveyard outside. Like he's walking along and he sees out the window, a window that leads to the graveyard. Like a stained glass window. He notices movement, like a shimmer of a half light in the moonlight. And he's like, that's weird. There's not very much metallic things in the graveyard. So he kind of steps closer toward the window, and I'm gonna have to do an additional. I'm gonna have him do additional perception check, but this will be a different DC. So let's see what the result is. Yay, good. He does a once over, looking through, and let's say you notice there's movement back because you have pretty good, decent perception with the wisdom you have. You notice that like movement back inside, and like you notice that you're being a little loud, like with like a crink of your metal armor while you're moving around.
Yeah, I'm like scrunched up behind a tombstone.
Yep. And so you barely hide well enough that he doesn't see you. But he feels like he had seen something, so if he finds Upturned Earth tomorrow, it's going to be kind of weird. He's going to think that somebody was there. Well, you know what I mean. He already would know somebody was there, but it's going to be just knowing of when it happened.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, were you looking for anybody specific, or are you just looking for me to provide you with a body?
No, I'm just digging up a body, and I'm going to speak with the dead. But as opposed to getting answers from the dead, I'm going to relay a message to my fellow acolytes, since I'm essentially, my understanding is I'm essentially in a bubble that nothing can really get out of. So this is the only way that I can relay messages to my I don't want to say coven, but my guys.
You're good.
Yeah, we haven't come up with a term for it yet, but that's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
we'll do this. This is how this will work.
Patreon. What is it called? There's a specific word that's appropriate. But go on.
My legion.
Yeah, whatever. We'll come up with a plural term for your group. A coven would be like a band of witches, so that's the kind of perfect. Anyway, how this will work is that the responses will still be brief. Back.
Oh no, I know that this is like a carrier pigeon.
Yeah.
Like I'm sending a message
Yeah.
out. I'm not
Yeah.
like two-way communicating. Like
Yeah.
this is me putting a message
is-
into this
yeah.
corpse.
Yeah. I'll let this be a normal thing for your cleric group to use a body. And like maybe if you're trying to, and you can like leave something behind to indicate that you use this specific body or something if you're trying to leave any items or whatever. But anyway, go right ahead. Say whatever you want. Everything works. You have 10 minutes. I'll maybe do another check near the end of that.
Mhm.
See if he noticed anything.
Yeah, no, essentially I'm, bringing this soul back from the, I guess, the plane of hell. However we want to do the lore about that later on. I'm pulling this soul back and putting a message into them, like telling them a message, and then sending them back. And then the other sentinels, the other acolytes will be able to receive that message that way. But it's not a two-way, like, open line.
Yeah. It's like sending a letter.
Yeah. I'm going to essentially tell them that I have not made contact with the other sentinel that was sent. I'm sorry, this is a curveball for you too. This is something I was just thinking about. I've not made contact with the other sentinel. I have made contact with a group that will be able to help me vanquish the undead in the area. Do not send other reinforcements. They will be trapped here as well. End message.
Okay.
And then I just release my grip on their skull and they drop back into the coffin.
And you cover it back with dirt and do all what you need to do. I'm gonna do this would be while you're putting the dirt back. I'm gonna do another check.
Yeah, because this is taking a good portion of the.
Let's do another stealth check just to see, because I mean you're gonna be stealthily covering it, but you're not gonna be loud about it. So let's see if you do any better. Yeah, barely succeed. So yeah, he maybe feels like he notices something out there again, but he doesn't go over to the window and investigate like he did before.
It's those damn cats again.
Yep. So you send your message. We'll see how that follows up later on. You don't notice anything being like from your end thinking something didn't work right or whatever. You don't get any like negative feedback. Want to put it that way?
Yeah, just like World War One, if you send out a carrier pigeon, it might get shot down. So you don't know if the message got received.
Yeah. You don't know, but you also don't like perceive anything negative. Like to say that there was like a barrier or something. You don't see like that doesn't feel right or whatever. Nothing wrong there. And then we'll go
Immediately
to,
see the pigeon get shot and think, oh, it's probably fine.
Yeah.
It's
Let's go over to Lucian 1 and Darius, who are speaking with Rictavio.
oh, what's Darius doing?
Yeah, Lucian's just gonna walk up. He's gonna be like, "Hey, how's my favorite hunter?" And what did I think it was? Is it actually like a bear, but I thought it was a tiger or something?
Yeah, you thought it was a bear. It is a tiger. The other way around.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I'm just gonna be like, "Hey, how's my favorite bear doing?" Kinda walk up to her too.
Yeah. It's remember
Who told you that?
Yeah, the
He's
wagon's
like-
covered from all sides. You can't see into it. You hear like a very obviously cat growl
Yeah.
from inside. Like it's too high of a pitch, but you still believe what you believe.
Yeah.
And Rictavio is sitting in a typical spot that he normally does, but he's eating. Let's just say eating some beans and some kind of meat. Doesn't really matter. So
Yeah.
equivalent of baked beans and meat, because
Yeah.
manly men eat manly things. He looks up to you guys, noticing you and hearing you. Come closer. And he had seen you guys before sundown in the market square.
Yep.
And he just going to give you a nod of acknowledgement, like as he acknowledges your presence, but he doesn't really say anything. Just kind of looks your direction, nods, and he goes back to eating his food.
I'm like, really?
Uh.
You got nothing to say? Nothing? Okay. Grab a third eye. You think someone would notice it? Yeah.
Been any developments?
He says, nothing too substantial. I've heard of different murmurings throughout the region, of course, as always.
Well, the
Supposedly, a dark-skinned woman came through from the west, heading toward Castle Ravenloft. This is describing the werewolf.
Yeah.
Female werewolf.
Yep.
I have heard of relative recent arrival of some clerics to some deity I've never heard of.
what, Hades?
Yeah, that might be it. And they've come into the country and they've been traveling over, but I don't know specifically where they are. But I have heard of rumors of them being about.
Yeah, I think we met one. He's a pretty shitty guy. Don't like him very much.
Pretty cool.
He's just kind of shrugged his shoulders. Like, we're kind of in the same line of work, so I don't really care. Well, they don't get in my way.
So,
and then he
was Rictavio the one who sent us on the information about the Thomas Strahd? Was he the one who sent us in that direction?
He told you. He kind of helped you interpret the fortunes you had read to you. Like, he knows a lot about the region, and then you had the fortunes that you were given to you by the Vistani woman.
Mm.
She told you the fortunes. You recited them to him. He gave you more accurate information about, oh, well, that kind of correlates with this region or this part of the world. And he told you about the Amber Temple. He didn't call it that, but he said that there is a temple up in the mountains. Or, that's the village of Berez down south, that kind of thing.
Yeah, if I may,
Go ahead.
if I may, Shane, I believe he was the one who told us about the werewolf den.
Yeah.
I think that was the big lead that we got. He kind of clarified, like, oh yeah, that temple might be out there somewhere.
Yeah, he
But
specifically
big-
mentioned the werewolf cave. After he was doing some research into where it might be, because he didn't know immediately when you guys met him, but he found it out after like a day or so.
Yeah, we already reported back about the werewolves to him. I had to say, well, we've been successful with our goals so far. It shouldn't be all that long until we're ready to strike Strahd where he lives.
Lucian's actually going to go to Darius and pull out the Tome of Strahd.
Mm.
He's going to like take it up, or he's going to ask him. Either way, he's going to get the Tome of Strahd from Darius and kind of show it to Rictavio and be like, would this be of any help in our fight against Strahd?
He kind of, when he sees it, he's kind of his face first tenses up and then relaxes as he realizes, impressive. And he kind of has like his brow
Well,
kind
it's
of raised.
not that hard to impress you when you continuously underestimate us.
Yeah, I suppose it is. Like, well, most people I deal with are not terribly impressive.
Mm.
Let me give you a handout, because we never have actually read what was in the Tome of Strahd.
I was gonna say we should probably read it here with someone who knows a lot about the lore and stuff we might references not get other.
Alright, then. I'll read this, and then we'll call the session after
Oh,
that.
I was going to say, did you want to wait until the others are here to read it? But
Or we can wait for Darius and do it next time, yeah.
I'd tell you what, you could read it and I could post it as a recording